Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cornhole fans of all ages, it is good to be back on the mic. It's the Wally and Me Show.
Yeah.
Here we are in Fort Lauderdale, signature #1 Mish. Let's get right to the court. We are in the Broward County Convention Center, and we're starting off with the #1 player in the world, the winningest player in cornhole history, going against Brett Guy, trying to sneak a victory out here to help his dad regain the title crown. Mish, how are you doing?
I am fantastic.
Let's go. Chat, what's up?
Are you going to tell them your hot take on this game?
Oh, I was willing, chat. I was willing to tell you guys ahead of time, but they just started out right away. But I'm willing to put $100 on Brett Guy to win this game.
That's a hot take.
I don't know why. I just feel it, and seeing that roll bag in round #1 makes me want to put more money down. Unfortunately, though, we're not allowed to gamble.
What's up, guys? So we are over here on the socials, obviously. That's where you're at. Over on ESPN Plus, you're going to get Court 1. That's Jake Brandon and Anthony Ione, the professor himself. So Wally and I like to think about it as like the professional court, and then
Nerds.
or are we the B team?
No.
Come on, we are Court 2.
Come on.
I got my bangs trimmed, okay? They're pinned back today anyway. Don't worry. I love that idea, Scott.
Do it.
Smash that like button and share. Let's go. Here for it. Mark all the way, Jonathan says. I mean, that's not the hot take. Like, duh.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Picking #1s all the time, that's just lame.
Boring.
But I don't know. I looked at this, and I'm like, I still think Mark's going to win the bracket.
Yeah.
But, like, I just feel like for some reason this is Brett's match to win. Keep in mind.
Your spidey senses are tingling.
Yep. Mish, would you like to tell them that if it's round limited or not this weekend?
Hey, guys, just so you know.
They're going to ask.
This is round limited. Somebody cut that and like paste it. Like maybe can someone in the chat be in charge of writing that like every, let's say, 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yep.
This is round limited, and then put the clock for 5 minutes and write this is round limited. And let's just see if that solves our problem, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm going to go with. We shall see. We are 0-0 here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm getting ready to do some play-by-play, but I don't want to, like, start until they miss something.
Okay, well, that's probably fair.
They both have a perfect game going, Mish.
Yeah, it's that's a good way to stop it, though.
I'm trying. I'm doing everything I can to get some scoring started.
Ready to go. Hasn't happened yet. Can they do it?
How crazy would it be? Would you love to see like 12 rounds of perfection going into round 13, neither one missing a bag? Like,
I mean, that would be something I haven't seen.
And you're talking about Court 1 versus Court 2. Come on.
You're a Brett guy, so you're coming in here thinking, this is Mark Richards. I have to do everything I can to make sure I don't give up a point. And that's what we're seeing.
We've been saying that, Mark has his composure, under control for what, a year and a half now? Unwavering confidence, you said?
Oh,
right? And
look at you pulling out the Mish terms.
Unlike Jake Brandon, Mish, I listen to you.
You do know
okay?
You're a great listener, Wally. For all the ladies listening,
how you doing?
Wally is single and he's a great listener. There you go.
Yep. And Brett is new to this, mental toughness attitude.
Yes. And venturing into the world. He's just a baby. Oh, just a baby. But Mark's is more like just comes from his background. Like I don't think he necessarily, when he started playing cornhole, thought to himself. And I'm not saying that he said, this is my guess. I don't think he was like, I need to X, Y, Z. I think it's just sort of his nature from all his previous athletic background.
In Brighton, Michigan, Brett Guy threw probably the best we've seen him throw in years. Matt Guy owned up to he was the reason they lost that doubles match, and we're seeing it right here.
There it is.
This is
what's
immaculate.
Possible.
I don't know if you know this, Mish, but we kind of have like a dark side, light side thing going on here.
We have the dark and light jerseys, so we're just rocking it everywhere, you guys. We have the dark and light bags. Look at us go. We're consistent.
After all, it is almost May 4th.
May the 4th be with you?
Yep, may April's 4th be with you.
Oh.
This is the
Yeah.
dark side.
Okay.
This is May 4th side.
Yeah, you're right, but it's April.
And then the left side is April 4th.
Oh,
That's what we're doing there.
got you. Okay, I track now. I am one of those.
Where's Justin Timberlake when you need him?
I'm one of those rare people who have never seen Star Wars, though.
What?
I love Spaceballs.
I'm not going to lie. I'm struggling getting through. I made a quest. I've always made a quest. I got two goals in life. This is all I care about. Finishing the Bible. And read
Okay,
it.
yeah, that's.
And I want to watch all the Star Wars.
Oh, so you haven't seen them either?
No, so I'm watching in chronological order. And right now I'm at the cartoons. And it's so hard to watch. And there's 7 seasons of it.
7
seasons, 22 episodes per season, and I am struggling to get through these 30-minute episodes. That one sneaks in.
It's quite the start, Wally. Quite the start.
I'm not kidding.
I don't think we should even be here at this point.
I'm waiting to commentate, but there's a thing going on here, guys, that we call perfection.
Yeah, we don't want to get in the way of perfection.
Gavin, I'm going to go
literally.
ahead and say you're wrong here. There's nothing that indicates this will be a 23-18
This is never going to get. That is insane.
Athena, what up?
Wow, Robinson. That is quite the compliment. I'm gonna throw that one to Wally because I know he's responsible.
Hey, appreciate that, Robinson. We actually sat next to the handshake bets guys at the Mets game yesterday. And it was pretty cool. They got 2 million followers. We should have asked them to come out and hang out.
Yeah,
They got
missed opportunity.
Yeah. Well, they're Jake's people, and I thought Jake would say hi. He didn't do anything.
No, he doesn't. He's not that kind of
But
guy.
yeah, we were sitting next to them, and we walked up to get some concessions, and I said, "Hey, I got Alonso hitting a home run." And sure enough, in the 9th inning, they're down by 3. Peter Alonso hits a 3-run home run to tie the game.
Whoa.
I'm filming the home run. They're filming the home run, and then we lock cameras like a magical moment. And I'm like, oh, dude, we're going to be on their TikTok. It's going to be so cool. And nope, they edited us out.
No.
I was so bummed.
You have sports. You're like a sports psychic.
Whoa.
Oh.
Here we go.
There it is.
The crazy thing is that could be enough. 2-0 start
Not
for
gonna
Brett
be
Guy.
right. That's it. That's all the points
6
you need.
rounds in to finally get some points on the board.
I know I pointed
Here
this
we
out
go.
to you before we started, but in bracket D, how about Cash Chamness versus Sebastian Schaefer Ford? I know you all want to see that one. It's on court 29, so that's, I don't know. I don't even know what the order of our courts over here. I can't wait to see the height difference on that. If they were on our court, it would be hard to get them both in frame.
So here we go. 7 rounds in. Finally, a miss happened in round number 6. Mark, intentional blocker there. A little bit further on his side than he wanted. Brett able to go around it with bag number 2. Looks like Mark is staying sticky side down here. Just going to try and push this up a little bit more. Wants to leave the blocker in place.
What's up, Jonathan? Good to have you in.
It's going to be a little bit harder tilt on this cut.
I like it. I like the placement.
Yep. I want to step out slick side here from Mark. He is left-handed. This should work. Back when he was throwing Gladiators, this was in every single time.
Uh-oh.
That was pre-roll Mark Richards.
That's quite the predicament there. A lane here for Brett.
Yeah, this actually helps Brett out a lot. Slick side down, and he hits it, and he's fired up. Nothing to punch. Settle down. Relax. Breathe. Woosah.
You leave our A-frames alone.
Yep.
That's a good save.
Good. Yeah, good cleanup there by Mark on bag number 4. 4-0. Brett's going to take a second to calm himself back down.
So there is a player that everybody chooses when it comes to round limited. That player lost his first
Go
game.
ahead and say who it is. That's your guy. Come on now.
That player is Eric Davis, you guys. Eric Davis in the losers bracket.
How about Deb Odom? Not afraid of these youngsters. 15-14 over Jacob Gore. 16-14 over Braden Wilson.
Woo!
Now she will take on Colby Shearer. We get a mental timeout. I mean, you got to calm them down, right?
Yeah, well, it's apparently very difficult to get 2 points. So
29 right now in a row, Mish.
that's bananas.
When's the last time you put 29 in a row in?
I've never done that before, but I love that you think I could. Love that about you, Wally. Yeah, we're going to get into the brackets. Let's just get through this first match, and then we'll kind of see where we're at. We're still pretty early on.
Ethan is getting ready to start up against Shibby. That's a match I was eyeballing, but that's on court 55. No score yet. Austin Cameron in the back. I haven't seen him in a minute. Good to see him here, keeping an eye on Brett. The janitor, meanwhile, he's due up in this court in a couple of games. He's like, man, I want to do this.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's the miss.
Went for the roll, didn't have enough bite on it. Ends up kicking off to the side, so Mark wants to clean this up and take his 2 points now.
Miss left.
I'm very surprised he stayed sticky side on that push. Let's see if Brett wants to go in or block. Ooh, he wants to throw it off the back of the board. I don't like that call.
Definitely didn't want to throw it off the back of the board. Guaranteed.
The good news is this is only 3 points. Oh, Mark went airmail. I'm kind of surprised. I think if he would have looked at it, that he would have seen that it would have fallen on its own, but we don't have the TVs here on court number 2.
Yeah.
That's for court 1.
Court 1's got the 2 monitors. We're slumming it over here, Wally.
Yep, but he does pick up some points. On the board now, 4-1. Regains first throw for the first time this game. So I guess it's not really a regain. It's a gain.
Yep, yep. A deep block. What was Brett's? Is this his first game?
I believe so. Or no, he had to play one in. He had to play 2 in. 23-0 over Corey Morrison, then 11-9 over Jalen Jones.
So he threw an 11.33 and then a 10.92.
Huh.
Putting some bags in the hole.
He's got a chance to pick up a couple more points as Mark is now out of play off to the right-hand side. Unless Brett helps him out. First bag here from Brett is slick side down. Does not help him. That's the good thing about going slick side down there is you're able to get underneath Mark's bag.
Man, those misses right and left.
And I might just stay sticky side here. I don't want to try and do anything. He is going slick side down, though. Bag number 4 for a possible 4 points, and he gets it.
Wow, way to capitalize on those mistakes. Hey, guys, if you're looking for court 1, first of all, I'm sad that you're looking for court 1 because I think we're pretty cool. But if you are, it's on ESPN+. So there you go. Do I like Imagine Dragons? That's my son's favorite band. I took him to that concert, his first concert. It was so fun. And he wanted to stay the whole time, and I was just stoked that he's a concert dude. Like me, I love live music, so pretty cool to experience that. What was your first concert, Wally?
I want to say it was Warped Tour, and that was Eminem, Ice Cube.
Good one.
Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Wow.
Less Than Jake. I think Sublime was there. It was pretty cool.
Oh, my God. That's
Eminem
insane.
slapped my hand.
No.
Yeah.
My first concert was NSYNC. It's much less cool.
I had this heavier set girl behind me, and
What's up, Jessica?
whenever Eminem came around, high-fiving people in the front row, she almost pushed me too far into Eminem. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, lovely.
And then he like backed up and then just whack, hit me with the hardest high five I've ever had in my life. He was so hyped up, but I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, opportunity here for Mark. And yes, I would say it's an upset if Brett wins, but that is Wally's call. What was the call? He said it before we even went live.
Yeah, we were actually trying to start with the Chris Roybal Tony Smith match, and then there was some type of scoreboard not updating situation
I
going
never
on.
even went back to see who
Roybal
won.
won,
Okay.
7-4 there. So we were waiting on that match to update, and then I was like, you know what, we're going to have to pivot. We're going to go with Mark and Brett. I was like, I don't know. I just feel like Brett's going to win this for some reason.
Championships will be on Sunday, so all your ESPN2 broadcasts and CBS broadcasts will be on Sunday. We will play down to the final
It's 8-6, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, 8-6. Score's not updating.
Okay, not updating. We'll keep you updated. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good job, Allison, in the truck, by the way. Shout out to Allison. She fixed it.
We love that. Oh, yeah, playing down to the Final Four here. We got singles today, doubles tomorrow. We'll bring you those. And then we played to our women's, juniors, and seniors that will go out on Sunday as well.
Mark, a little bit off to the side on that collection. And let Brett breathe a little bit now as Brett has one out of play. Just go in here. I don't think it's worth the risk for Mark to go after that. Brett still has to make his final bag to wash out the round. Ooh, I looked a little to the left, but it does go in. And he forgets awkward scorekeeping.
Gotta love that. JT lost to Hunter Thorne. That's not good. That is my pick.
I believe this is the final round.
Bracket C.
I wish the scoreboard would change color, you know, when we get to the final round. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. That would be cool.
Let us know. But it is 8-6, round 12.
Finish him.
4-bagger for Brett wins it. We saw this earlier with the juniors. Jackson Gore just needed the final bag to go in. Couldn't make it happen.
Is that what happened there? Oof.
Stopped just a little bit short. Ended up being it would have been overtime.
Yeah.
But the score, I think, was 8-6 over there. He missed off to the side. Brett, though, with final shot here and a chance to win. I love this situation for Mark Richards.
Misses it right.
Oh, he's got to clean this up. Perfect shot. This is interesting. Perfect back block, and now we got a rodeo for the possible win or in to possibly force overtime.
High stakes here. He takes a moment.
Yeah, I don't mind this at all. I'm going slick side push. It doesn't look like he's going stick side. Okay, he's going to take a timeout to look at it, and I think that's the right call because this is a hard push. I personally like the air mill here, but man, that is risky. You're the #1 player in the world, though. You got to believe in yourself to hit an air mill in this situation.
I think that's the only call. Yeah, I don't like to push at all. It'd be different if it was more in the hole and you could bump, but I don't see that happening.
I mean, the roll possibility is still there, too. It's a deep roll.
Yeah.
A little bit of a TP in front of the hole, but that might be the safer play. If Brett hits the air mill, though, you lose the game 8-6.
There's no more bags left, Adrian. It's last bag.
His final shot. Bag is away. He decides to kind of push into the pile to take away that air mill. Brett now with a decision. Go board to force overtime. Backside air mill for the win. Mark not happy with the placement on that one. I'm not too familiar with the fire hydrants.
Yep.
If you could slick side push through that entire pile or not, I don't know. This is where we need a live check-in from the janitor there in the background. How would the janitor clean this up?
How would he clean it up?
He's looking around and telling Brett to move. Brett, can you just get away, please? I can't see. All right, Brett's got the bag in his hand. I believe it's slick side down. He's going push.
Oh, he is going push.
Bag is away, pushes into the pile, and he gets it for a 10-10 wash. Brett Guy takes it down 8-6.
Wally,
wow.
You are a psychic.
I am on fire with my predictions. See if I could do it again when we come back. Will Ryan Hart beat Ryan Smith? That's my prediction for the next game. We're going to take a break. When we come back, court number 2, live in action. See you guys in just a few.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
All right, boys and girls, welcome back here. You can see we are in Fort Lauderdale. Visit Fort Lauderdale, Mish. Cool little Miller's Ale House set up to the left, I guess, or right of the broadcast area, depending on which way you're looking at it. But what a way to start the live feeds. Brett Guy, 10.67 in 12 rounds, defeating Mark Richards, the number 1 player in the world, or I guess one of the 13 number 1 players in the world, 8-6. And now we got the battle of the Ryans.
Yeah, you can say the title winner, right?
Yep.
Oh, shoot it.
Not the usual Ryan versus Ryan matchup.
Right.
Whenever you talk about the Ryans.
No Wiedenfeld here.
Nope, he's hanging out at school activities. Don't blame him. You got to be a kid still,
I know
right?
you forget they're kids because we're just so used to seeing them in this environment. A couple people talk about the round limited, just so you know that is not all of the signature events. It's the first and the last, so that's what you can expect going forward. So we'll go back to classic format once we get to numbers 2, 3, 4. Wait, how many are there? 5? There's 5?
6.
There's 6.
Jeremiah Ellis in the stands to root on Ryan Hart. He fell to Jackson Gore over there on court 1, 10-2. So Jackson Gore will take on Adam Hissner. I still think it's too early to judge the Jeremiah Ellis-Devin Harbaugh pairing.
Yeah, agreed.
But I loved what Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart brought to the table.
They had a special energy.
And that's brothers, you know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. So on the walk down, even though I'm not sure if that was round 1 or not, but either way, zeros are on the scoreboard. Walking down from right to left towards the good side, or the light side. And Jeremiah Ellis clapping loud, saying, "Let's go," and Ryan Smith kind of cracks a smile. No headphones on the live feed court. You cannot ignore Jeremiah Ellis's presence.
Loud and proud. So a couple upsets. We talked about Eric Davis earlier losing his match. Kobe Costanza takes down Jordan Power 18-14. Haven't heard a lot from Kobe Costanza yet this season.
That one stops a little bit short. I think that was live action. Looks like they're entering scores. So yeah, Ryan Hart's going to strike first here against Ryan Smith, 2-0.
Devin Harbaugh is still in it. He is waiting to play either Julius Reyes Jr. or Jamie Graham. Jamie Graham up 8-0 in that game. Somebody in the chat mentioned that Hunter Thorne got Jacob Krasinski. That was 22-8 there.
Wow. I don't know if you're going to see Ryan Hart more relaxed than Thorne with Jeremiah Ellis in the crowd and a couple of 24-ounce or whatever those are in his hand.
Happy as can be.
That's his element. We tried to have Ryan Hart on as a guest a couple times on our podcast that we created, and he doesn't like it. He doesn't like doing interviews.
Like he
just
tried
wants to
it and
throw
didn't
bags.
like it?
No,
or,
he's like, I'm not going to do
or
it.
you just said absolutely not. Okay.
But like he's a fun personality to talk to and hang out with.
He's an in-person guy. You know, that's good. I don't think that's a bad thing. Some people can only be online. You know, it's good to be better in person.
Let's see if he can collect that one. It might be a little bit too far to the left. Good job by Smith to avoid it. There's the step out. Staying sticky side, he gets it. Nicely done.
Not a problem.
Yeah, I thought it might have taken 2 bags to get. Smith finishes off the 4-bagger. Hart does the same thing. Social.
Tony Smith is getting started against Chris Roybal. Score is 0-0.
Ryan Smith will drink with me. I have to learn how to use this watch because it's just giving me all types of notifications.
Oh, that's the worst.
Jay Rubin advances over Logan Dupler. Can we get a Jay Rubin versus Ryan Trader match? He's tied 4-4 with Jimmy Humans on court 28 in round 9. That'll be interesting. Good push through. Something that we've been missing this year is Ryan Smith's single game. He's been a little off, almost kind of nonchalant.
Yeah, but I feel like he played all of last season with sleeves. Did he not?
I think so.
See, I don't think you should do that. That's not his thing.
Yeah. I mean, no glove, too. Took the glove off.
That's true.
I'm kind of surprised that he's actually feeding into Jeremiah Ellis a little bit. Like he was not afraid to like walk over a little bit closer and say something.
He's not afraid about it.
He got it.
Woo.
That Kingslayer trips in just enough. Ryan Hart with another bag now on the back of the hole. Smith, bag number 4. Stops short, not necessarily terrible. I think a normal shot should get this. He goes, but stays sticky side, and it's going to be a lead change, 3-2 now. Ryan Smith with the lead as we head into round number 7.
Yeah, we did our picks. It was kind of like a draft that we did with the commentators and the truck. So we had 6 picks. So I had the last pick in whatever bracket Jay Rubin's in, and I got him in my 6th pick. I feel like that was a steal. I don't know why people are sleeping on Jay Rubin.
You know, it's crazy.
That was bracket D.
We recorded a pregame show that we're not going to use, apparently.
Yep.
But we had the picks. We reviewed the picks. I prepped the picks. We had the picks on the screen, and I couldn't tell you who my picks are. So lost.
You know who you picked?
I'm getting old, Mish. My memory is gone. I know I had Jeremiah and Devin. We're getting ready to have an interesting match in C bracket. Devin Harbaugh, it looks like, against Jamie Graham. That should be a fun one.
I have Alex Rawls, Tony Smith, Jacob Brzezinski, and Jay Rubin. Oof.
See, I have Jeremiah, Devin. I think I got Gavin. Yeah, Gavin.
Yeah, you did. So it's just B. Who did you get in B?
So long ago.
Let's see. Would you have picked Noah Almanza?
Yeah, there he is. Who's standing right in front of us?
He lost to Tommy Sliker.
Idiot. Sorry.
Ouch. I hope you didn't hear that, Noah. My
It's because
goodness.
he has crotcheted hats on.
Doesn't help. I can't even find him. Where are you?
Yeah, good luck looking at the stack brackets. They got
This
some
is-
software updates needed. Oh, he soaped him. Didn't get it off the board, but still puts himself in great position to open this one up. And that is going to be a 12-on-6, 9-2. Ryan Smith out of nowhere takes a big lead. Jeremiah Ellis looks at his phone, starts playing Candy Crush.
Wowzers.
Ryan Hart
How about Eddie Grindersleeve?
in trouble.
Out.
Whoa, Eddie. He's been playing very, very well.
Samantha Finley, out.
So no, she already got 1 TV time. She's fine.
She's fine.
Good to hear Wally back on the mic. Bust you up. Good to see you back in the chat, my man. This is interesting. Not where he wanted that, but it is in Ryan Smith's lane. Kind of rodeoed that one up the board. That works out well. Jimmy Human's now running away with it. Jay Rubin looking to take him on in a couple matches.
Sorry, Wally, but Noah Almanza's out.
Here you go.
He's gone.
That's fine.
That's a good question. Do we have replays?
I'm more worried about Ryan Hart here because my prediction of Brett Guy looked really good. My prediction of Ryan Hart, not so much. Not sure if we got replays.
We don't know what's happening on court 2.
Who wants replay anyway? Just use your imagination.
See it in your mind. You know what? On this commercial break, we'll try to figure out if we have, like, you know, PPR checks and replays and various things. Because we're not sure.
Wow, what a collect there from Ryan Hart.
Oh,
Whoa.
that one flew off the back.
Looks like he's only going to get a point out of this round. I must have missed a bag on the ground earlier. I thought Ryan Hart was getting 3, but something happened.
What was that?
Still might get 3.
That was a weird. Oh,
I don't
my.
know why he went after that, trying to get 5. That was not a smart decision. He's going to get 1. In round limited format, you take your 3 points there, Mish.
You have to. I see you, Adam. I see your comment.
What he says.
He says that we're not reading his comments. I'm reading your comment. Here's the thing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5. I can see 5 chat comments at a time. And then once it goes down, I no longer see them. So there's a good chance I might miss yours. I have a much smaller monitor than what we're used to. Eric is still in it last time I checked, yes. Yeah, he's going to play Zachary Engelken next.
You know what, Ken? I don't want you in the chat no more. How about that?
Oh.
Roll back. Missed it. I think Ryan might be overthinking, Ryan Hart, that is, might be overthinking this a little bit. Situations like this, just take your points. It's 5 possible points on the board that he's just leaving here because he's trying crazy stuff.
Yep.
I mean, I think
Running
now
out of
you
rounds.
have to try
Yeah, now you're running out of rounds. You got to do it. Oh, no.
Not the time for a block.
That was not the call.
I think he can go board here, take a timeout. He's not. Oh, foot foul. Ryan wants him ejected. Throw him out of the game. He's testing the official right there.
Oh, that's funny.
That's a dead bag. That is an official foot foul dead bag call.
Oh, my goodness.
One more of those, and I don't know what happens. I haven't read the rule book.
What's up, Big Asp?
He called his friends.
Hey, friends. Hi.
Like Red Solo Cup. They're my friends.
Oh.
Not enough time to make up for that missed block.
Well,
he
I
has
mean,
to collect this.
We also saw the PPRs, if you notice, they were on the bottom there, and Ryan's throwing like a 10.5 or something. So, I mean, that's hard to Ryan Smith, that is. Got to use last names.
I'm kind of surprised Ryan brought it back that much closer, but unless there's a colossal fall from Ryan Smith, Ryan Hart will be headed to the loser's bracket. Well, double 4-bagger social. Anybody? Nobody?
Yeah, no.
Jeez. These pros don't know how to party.
What cornhole is about?
What cornhole is about? Unity, friendship,
And oneness.
and oneness.
Should I go practice or stay and watch? Why can't you do both, Jim?
Where he is. Is he here?
I don't know. Well, it's pretty much ball game.
Ball game. That's all right, though. Jimmy Humans finishes off Ryan Trader, so he'll take on Jay Rubin. Our next match, though, will be Alex Rawls against the Janitor. Airmail show has begun here in round 12. Ryan Hart finishing off with some style. Hasn't missed one yet. Why start now? Another double 4-bagger. Chat, if you haven't already, go make yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack. When we come back, we're getting deep in the brackets. Alex Rawls will take on the Janitor. Then after that, Jimmy Humans will take on Jay Rubin. We'll take a break. See you guys in just a little bit.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
What up, Mish? Court number 2, live action here. The Janitor against Alex Rawls. They gave us the down and back one more sign, and they spun like they're getting ready to begin. But how about that view here in Fort Lauderdale, Mish?
I really haven't been able to see much of it because I got in so late last night.
Are you enjoying everything you've seen in your
I know, I really,
6 hours of awake time?
Yeah, exactly. Got to my hotel about 2 a.m., so straight to bed, and then in the lobby at 8 a.m. this morning, and then we sat in some traffic and got here. So I haven't seen much yet, but I'm looking forward to. I feel the beach vibes, though. I feel the vibes.
I think we're pretty close to where we were at last year in West Palm Beach, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't even remember. That's what's so crazy. That was a year ago.
Long time ago. But chat, what is up? How many of you guys have hit the thumbs up button? Hit that thumbs up button. Logan Chamberlain trying to stay awake over there. Riveting stuff. He's yawning. I'm ready to go night-night. JBJ yawning. He ready to go night-night too.
Yo, it's contagious. It's not their fault.
I know.
So is this live bags or we're going down
Probably,
here?
You said they were going down and back one mo again.
Okay.
Looks like we got the Florida Freeze Rippers getting ready for some action. What were your predictions for teams, Mish?
I picked the Cali Slingers, but
Ooh, you got a substitution already, don't you?
exactly. So I'm a little concerned. And then I picked the Colonels because they completely switched up their whole team and went young, and I'm just curious about it.
I think I took Freeze and Coasters, but, man, I would love to see the young kids make a run. I've been over the moon excited with what I'm getting out of Cash Chamness and Mason Trader this year.
Yeah.
They were my 6th pick in our fantasy draft, and I couldn't be happier.
They are impressive.
It creates a problem, though, because now I have to decide who to bench. Do I bench Austin Cameron and Vincent Frisch or Dean Norton and Corey Gilbert to start them, you know?
I think you do.
I mean, which
Honestly.
one? I got to bench one.
Yeah.
It's troubling. Whoa, we're underway, and the Janitor waxed the floor too much. Off the back it goes.
That's okay. You got to get – oh, my God.
Sorry.
You got to get that one out of your system. The little adrenaline takes over. We see it on the broadcast all the time.
Elijah Lohr, what up, brother? I just shared your picture the other day. I don't know if I'll be back in Wisconsin or not. Haven't decided how long I'll stick around. I think August is it for me, though. There's a good push through. But that's been the consensus so far, Mish, from a lot of these players. The courts number 1 and courts number 2 are playing fast.
So Anthony Ione's here, as you know. He's on court 1, and he got out his little
Humidifier.
No, it's not a humidifier. It's the thing that measures
Barometer.
humidity. Okay, there we go. And he said that the boards were at 60-something%, which is the highest he's ever seen. So they should be stickier than they've ever been. However, I think there might be just like a AC unit or something right over it. I don't know.
Yeah, so we actually got a cold gust earlier. I thought it was Fred's drone, but I looked to the left and I saw Fred's drone flying. So there is a little bit of a air-conditioned breeze right where he's sitting. Oh, that one kind of curves around.
Just got to take a little off of it.
Yeah. It looks like Eric Davis in the background there against the Rocket. I don't think he's out just yet then.
Yeah, he's still chugging along in the loser's side. 0 on the scoreboard over there on court 3.
I'm looking right in front of me. I don't know what's happening with Noah Almanza and Noah Wooten, but Noah Wooten's pushing Noah Almanza. Noah Almanza grabs Noah Wooten by the throat. I think he's trying to hype him up, saying, get it together. Speaking of getting it together, Matt Wilson in a lot of trouble here. Is this new? Is it Alec Rawls? Or is it just a misspelling somewhere?
Where are you seeing it?
On the screen.
Oh, that? I don't think that's how it's written on here. Alec? They don't type it though, right? I mean, that's.
No, what's happening here? Did we
You're
change
right.
his name? It's in the bracket is
It's
Alec
Alec.
Rawls.
He said, I don't like X's.
Did he
Let's go
create a
with
new account and not tell anybody? I mean, I have to go back and redraft him then.
Yeah, wait a second.
I drafted Alex Rawls, not Alec Rawls.
I also drafted Alex Rawls.
Well, yeah, you for our picks. He's on my fantasy. There's millions of dollars on the line in fantasy.
Millions of
Millions.
dull hairs.
Nah. I wish I could create some type of fun way for fantasy and
Yeah,
chat.
that would be so fun.
Who knows? Maybe that's what I'll do on my sabbatical.
Sounds good. Get it together, Wally.
9-0.
Yeah, tough break. It is round 3, and I would never count yourself out.
Yeah, this is a heavy start, but you got to look at it like my opponent did it. I could do it too.
Yeah, he did pull that bag a little bit more over the front of the hole, making it easier to collect here for Alex. There's a replace.
I'm just going board here. Take my 2 points.
Absolutely. You have plenty of time. Ooh.
He's going cut. Luckily,
Same outcome.
luckily he threw that hard enough to get it to go through because
Otherwise
that
it was
did not
stopping.
work out like he thought.
Yeah. But theoretically, you can keep getting 2s and find yourself back in this game, so no reason to count yourself out yet. Now, if it was round 10, now it's looking not so good.
Again, next match, Jimmy Humans and Jason Rubin.
Jason? Who's
And
that
this-
guy?
I'm reading all the names
I know.
as
Well,
they're
that's
in
what
this
he's
system.
always written it that way.
It's so weird. But
Yeah, good call. Don't bet on Alec Rawls. I don't know who this Alec Rawls guy is.
what up, Chris Wilson? How you doing? But Logan Chamberlain watching very closely. He'll play the winner of this one. And now it's Alex Rawls.
But not here. It's oh wait, it just changed. What's happening? Do you have the power?
I changed the world.
I have the power.
Let's see if we can change the score. It's 25-2. Ooh. That's weird. Somebody listening was like,
What's going on?
I gotta fix this.
Who was it? That's the question.
Nathan says, I bet on Alex Rawls to win, not Alec Rawls. That's how DraftKings gets you. They just change the names real quick.
You don't even know who you're betting on.
No, I'm excited. So, yeah, if you got, actually, you know what? They didn't hear it because we didn't do the pregame show. So, anyway, in the pregame show.
We have great stuff to say.
Yeah, we were talking about the players to bet on, and I made some K9's fake lines, which was kind of fun. But DraftKings is getting to the point where we're going to start introducing head-to-head betting and live betting. So in other words, we could bet, will Alex Rawls throw a 4-bagger in round 5? Stuff like that. So that's going to be fun. So kind of keep an eye on DraftKings throughout the weekend. They might introduce it or be testing it without letting us know. And then maybe you could hop in and win a couple of million real quick. Oh, airmail on the pile, goes off the back of the board.
And an awkward knuckles, too.
Awkward knuckles. If I'm not mistaken, he's picking up 5 here?
And I lost track of what happened there. Well, Matt had one
I mean,
off.
the Alec to Alex thing was record
It was
breaking.
2. It was
okay,
2.
so only 2.
Yeah, because they each had one off.
Skylar, what up?
We're going to get Alec back?
I don't know. Maybe it's Alec on the right end, Alex on the left end.
Yeah, oh,
Is
yeah,
that how it's
partners.
working?
That makes sense.
Matt Wilson, the only guy to lose in singles to 2 people,
So that's a new
Unless-
stat for sure.
unless he can come back. A little fuzzy here. A little fuzzy.
This camera is challenged right now.
The bird flew in front of it, probably.
There's so many birds in here.
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird.
Harry, I took care of it.
Steal my line. I said that during the commercial. You're going to take credit for it, aren't you?
You missed me and you know it.
I did. Agreed, Josh. Good push through there from Matt and a deep breath.
I expect the janitor, I can control things. I expect the janitor, Matt Wilson, to make a TikTok video on proper knuckle etiquette.
Ah,
Because right now I think he's kind of over knuckling.
okay.
You don't want to be an over knuckler.
Nobody wants that. What's up, Tracy? Yeah, we don't know that other guy.
Alec was playing better than Alex.
That'll happen sometimes, you know. The alter ego comes out and it goes dormant.
Undefeated as Alec.
Yeah.
Lost these last few rounds of Alex. Whoa. That's what we call a mistake in the industry.
These boards are playing fast, as we said. You can see that in
Yeah, so
these misses.
I know for court 1 that was a ESPN board. I don't know if that's the one they've used or if it's a backup board, but I don't know about us. I think this is just a normal board that was in the rotation, so
Interesting.
something to keep an eye on. But, I mean, you always have broadcast boards play a little bit faster.
Yeah, definitely. I sound like Fiona from Shrek. Isn't
Nice.
that Cameron Diaz?
Cameron Diaz, that's a
yeah.
compliment. And I've always called live stream broadcast in case you guys.
I know, it's
I don't care.
interchangeable.
I don't care. I like to feel more important that way.
Fine.
Double four-back. Oh, no.
No,
12
he
on
has
9,
one
12
off.
on 9.
Court 1 is on ESPN Plus with
Boo.
some other dudes, though. It's not as cool. They're on commercial over there anyway, it looks like. Jamie Graham's walking over. I don't know who he's playing.
Jimmy Grant will play Devin Harbaugh.
Oh, that's why. Okay, well, don't tell them that. They're going to leave. Hey, if you are going
It's
to
all
bounce, at least like and share on your way out. I thought I told you guys that somebody was going to be in charge of writing This Is Round Limited every 5 rounds. Come on now.
Yeah, who's not doing
Who's
that?
not doing their
Dropping
job?
the ball.
You're watching both, Brian, but whose volume do you have on, huh?
Misses a little bit to the side. I don't know if Alex can get that. Probably just an airmail here or maybe a relect. Airmail onto the pile. No relect.
A trampoline situation.
Should have relected it.
That's enough of that. I'm going to mute you. I have the power.
Whoopsie.
That is unbelievable.
I think it is. Does he have 2 off? I don't know what happened to his other bag, if it went in or not.
Alex's went in.
15-4 then. He's going to pick up 3 off of that.
Thank you, Steven. Appreciate you. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Someone tried knuckling a 5-5 wash. You're like, no, dude.
No.
This is not what we want. What's Jake saying about us? Hey, Chris, you got to tell us. Come on, be our spy. Come on, we won't say anything.
That might be given up as that airmail on bag number 1 is off the back. One more miss off the board, and Alex could finish it. There's another miss.
Yeah, give him a bump or 2 on the left side.
Sticky side push into the pile. Gets the one on the hole to fall. And this is probably slick side in to win. He's staying sticky, though.
He wants that lane.
Perfect speed control. That's why he stays sticky. I've said it before, and I will say it again. Alex Rawls is the best speed control player in the game.
Yeah, you have said that. You're not wrong.
And there's a good look at him walking down and walking towards at the same time.
Whoa.
Trippy.
It's like Halloween.
Far out, man.
Why'd you go that route?
I don't know, bro.
Oh, you're going like, okay, I got you. Like tripping.
Yeah.
I went like spooky.
I mean, at least I've heard on the internet that's what it feels like.
That could
to trip like that.
be potentially what happens.
Never done it myself.
No way.
Uh-oh. That could be it. He's going to leave it there, though.
He said, you deal with it.
I mean, Alex has a stick side push working for him. That one on the ground will end the game on the board for the win. In the hole, even gooder. Matt Wilson falls to Alex Rawls.
Or Alec.
Alec Rawls, whichever one you decide. 12-9, I think. I don't care. Put in whatever you want, Alex. You earned it, bud. We are going to take ourselves a break. When we get back, Jason or Jay Rubin will take on Jimmy Humans or Big Guns, whatever you want to say. Bracket D action coming up just a little bit.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. It's the Wally and Mish Show. Court number 2 action, the fun court. Court number 1 over on ESPN Plus with Jake Brannon and Anthony Ione, but this is where the good stuff happens. Jimmy Humans trying to take on Jason Rubin. Do you think you could ever bring yourself to call him Jason
No,
Rubin,
it's
Mish?
so weird. Stop saying that. That's not who he is. I think that sounds weirder than Alec Rawls, honestly.
Our next matchup will be Sammy Soto against Jackson Gore. That's to get to the king seat in bracket D.
Flying.
That's where we're at. Let's go through the brackets, Mish. I'll take bracket A, you get B, I'll get C, you get D. How about that?
I love that idea.
All right, bracket A on the winner's side, Trey Birchfield will take on Damon Dennis to try and get to the king seat. On the right side, Logan Chamberlain will now take on Alex Rawls. The winner of that one plays Gavin Cano.
Ooh, tough over there in bracket A. All right, we talked about how we saw Brett Guy take down Mark Richards, and then the next game, Tommy Sliker takes him down 21-7. Tommy Sliker will play either Justin Burton Jr. or Kobe Costanza, zeros on the scoreboard. Over on the right side, Zach Aiken versus Austin Waskow, zeros there, and then Tony Smith and Ryan Smith, zeros there. So just getting started over there in all those games in bracket B.
And how fun would it have been if Brett Guy can come back and take that bracket down and take on Matt Guy. He's in a match against Zach Scheibner on the left side of the bracket to get to the king seat to take on either Hunter Thorne, Devin Harbaugh, or Jamie Graham. Currently, Jamie Graham up 5-0 on court 1 against Devin Harbaugh.
And lastly, Sammy Soto is up 2-0 on Steven Bernasset, and then Jackson Gore up 7-0 on Adam Hisner. On the other side, you have this game right here, Humans versus Rubin, and then we have Cash Chamness about to get started against Riker Wells.
Actually, Mish, I don't want to upset you here, but you need to refresh your bracket.
Oh, no.
Sammy Soto wins over Bernasset.
All right, I need to refresh.
So he will take on Jackson Gore. That's our next match here on the live feed.
Ooh, that's exciting. All right, sorry, I stand corrected. Oh, it looks like Riker beat Cash as well. So that's crazy. Cash threw a 10.25, only scored 7. Riker Wells 10.42, scored 9. So close game there.
Well, they're underway with, I believe, your pick, Jay Rubin. 2-0 here. Jimmy Humans was battling Ryan Trader. They were back and forth. It looked like we're going to get the partners of Trader and Rubin matchup. But ultimately, Jimmy runs away with that one. I think it's very important, though, that Ryan has these deep runs early here on Friday. That might determine how he does in doubles with Rubin tomorrow. But I think so far so good. Just one win away from broadcast in juniors.
Yeah, I think that's very positive. Juniors is such a difficult event to win.
Yeah, and then lost in singles. The Humans, we threw a 10-6-7. So that's just a case of your opponent throwing very well.
Yeah, it's like hard to even consider that a loss. I mean, I know it's technically an L, but you're like, man, I threw fantastic. So, do you think he's a dark horse? I hear what you're saying, just because we haven't seen him obviously for a whole season, and he's back. But like I said, I picked him in the last pick in our draft, and I feel like it was a steal. Yeah, Jimmy Human's clearly been hitting the gym as he always does. Keeping the biggest arms and cornhole name alive and well.
Yeah, it looks like he's hitting leg day, too. Them legs starting to get up there a little bit. And his old lady right there to his left. He's got to stay in shape.
That's right. Ruben does not spell his name with a Y in the Jason. It's actually normal spelling.
This is interesting. Does he want to collect? Or I think he was actually trying to wedge there. Kind of bullied himself on the back of the red zone.
Jeremiah Ellis is in danger of being eliminated, by the way.
Wowzers.
He's down 17-6 to Nathan Metot.
Oh, Metot.
Metot?
Metot's no sleeper. Out of the Northeast, I believe,
Well, they're
in New
throwing
York.
in the eights, so I'm going to go ahead and say that that's not because someone's throwing fantastic.
Boom, big hit, 3 bags, 1 shot. Jay Rubin putting Jimmy Humans to the test early. Will he go up after it? He is, and he's deep. It's off the back of the board. A big shot from Air Rubin collects 5. 12 on 7 for the round, 9 on 2 on the scoreboard.
Jacob
entering
Brzezinski.
round 5.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Jacob Brzezinski. Somebody asked where he's at. Oh, I just had it too. He is playing Kyle Malone right now. He's up 5-2. And Tony Smith, I think he's still on the, yeah, he's getting started against Ryan Smith. He's still on the winner's side. But yeah, not looking good for your Ellis pick there, Wally. Oh, and that's it. He's eliminated. 19-10.
It's so sad to say goodbye.
Yeah.
He gone.
Now, I guarantee you what Jeremiah Ellis would say is it's round limited. You know, that's not his favorite game.
I don't know. I think he's going to take it all pretty serious. I mean, he's reading the interwebs and he's hearing people say sophomore slump and stuff like that. He wants to win.
Of course he
But,
wants to win, but
I
I'm
think
thinking
that-
it would hurt less.
I
that
think
it's round
that this
limited.
is. I think that this is just the beginning for him. You know, he's back in the competitive mode. He's able to travel now. He's got his PTO saved up.
Yep.
I expect to see
A better
best
back
version
half,
of
a
him, yeah,
better
in the back
back
half.
half of
Yep.
this season.
big facts.
Gotcha. Well, I'm certainly not going to say sophomore slump yet. I'll say it that way. But I'm watching. I'm watching.
Got my eye.
Yeah,
I'm
got my
looking
eye
a
on
little
you.
bit. Looking
Got
a little
your
bit.
eye
Not
on
gonna
you.
lie.
Not super confident, but I haven't lost all confidence.
There he is in the background, walking behind the pillar, but doesn't look to be too distraught. I mean, if I'm him, I'm really going to focus on doubles action until I get back into my rhythm. I think that the thing with him and Harbaugh is they both have a lot of respect for each other, and they know they can make each other's, like, all the shots.
Yeah.
But I think they need to do it differently. I think they need to just respect that they have a good player on the other end, and that if I make a mistake and give up 2 points, that they're going to get them back for me, you know?
Reuben is the best sandwich, hands down.
Disagree.
Disagree. Nate did win.
I prefer ice cream.
Okay, well,
That's my favorite
that is
sandwich.
comparing apples and oranges, or sandwiches and ice cream. We can just go ahead and call exactly what it is.
Ice cream sandwich is a sandwich. Chat, back me up.
Oh
Good
my
collect.
goodness.
Humans clipped the corner, but he's still shaking his head as he walks down. Needs to find a way to get back in this one. Only round 8, Mish. Plenty of time. So, Misha, it's only been a few hours here in the building, but how do you feel about the vibe for signature number 1? I heard you and Jake talking about vibes.
Yeah, I actually was thinking about that as I was sitting here. The vibes are good. We got good vibes. It's just a very different energy from the Opens. The Opens are such smaller events, and the energy is so much lower in the room. This feels really good.
I look at it as a whole weekend, and this is like appetizer. I feel like tomorrow's going to be electric. once the lights turn down, the DJ kicks it up a notch. I feel like broadcast day is.
That's Sunday, Wally.
Sunday. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes my accent gets in the way.
Yeah, I've heard you do that before. That's valid.
But yeah, I just feel like it's gonna be crazy. Ruben keeping the pressure on with first bag down the middle and in. Human's trying to switch it up a little bit and go blocker. Ruben says, nah. Clean boards, please. Clean boards.
That's how he likes it. I was trying to find the score of. There it goes. Finally updated. My computer's not updating. Okay, Jamie Graham up 10-3 on hardball right now. That is in round number 9.
Double 4-bagger social.
So I picked Jamie Graham to win. That was my hot take. I said it was a hot take because he had a pretty difficult path, or so I thought. I mean, Devin Harbaugh is obviously going to be challenging, and then after that, I assumed he was going to get Jacob Trzynski, but Hunter Thorne decided to make his way through instead. So either Harbaugh or Graham will get Thorne to get to the king seat in bracket C on that right side.
Hi, Connie. Welcome in.
Hey, Connie. I don't understand the question, Steve. I know it doesn't sound like a hot take, Zach, but the path looked difficult.
Zach, welcome to our world, bro. We've been trying to get her to make an actual hot take for going on 2 years now.
So rude. So rude.
We're all mediocre,
I will say,
lukewarm takes.
No, there was some recently where Trey said they were really hot.
I'll tell you what, I was looking really strong with my hot take in Brighton, Michigan, where I picked Harbaugh and Ellis to take on Power and Bubenheim.
You sure did.
I was like,
this
is going to happen.
Yeah, your Power Bubenheim call was pretty good there. Yeah, we could do a PPR check, I think.
Let's do it.
Woo, 90%.
That's pretty good.
Get out of here, Jay Rubin.
11.8. We're lucky we don't have TVs. He'd probably be cracking a smile right now.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He can't see it.
For Rubin. Humans, 11.1 PPR.
11.1, and you have 2 points. So stupid.
Sheesh. Set the bags on the board, Jimmy. There you go.
Okay, rude, Bryce.
You don't load my dice. You don't pick up my bags. I've been saying it for years. This one he did not set back down the board, and look what happened. He didn't listen to me.
Got to get a refresh on that.
So you watch. He's going to make these 2 air mills now because these are the ones set on the board. That counts.
Well, it's still on. Thank you, Steven. Doing your job.
See?
Oh, he dragged the bag. It's still moving. Oh, now it stopped.
See? What did I tell you?
Well, I
if you guys are at home,
guess that counts.
it does count. If you guys are at home, do not let anyone load your dice or pick up your bags for you. I'm starting a movement. Round 12.
Okay, well, are you saying you want to make it like a rule, like a foul?
Yeah, we
okay.
need less knuckles. I mean, not a foul. No, I don't want to make it a rule. I'm just saying it's an unwritten rule like in baseball. You don't step on the chalk. You don't walk across the mound. You don't pick up my bags. If Jay Rubin misses every other bag off the board this round, Jimmy's got a chance. How about no?
How about no? I know, Bryce. I'm just messing with you. Just know I'm always messing with you. I don't take things seriously. I can take it, too. I dish it, and I can take it.
Rubin finishes it off. Fist pump there to go. And Humans, unfortunately, heading to the loser's bracket. Good battle, but, man, just ran into a red-hot Jay Rubin.
Coming in strong in signature number 1, and he felt it. I had him on ACL Academy this month. Plug ACL Academy, academyacl.com, by the way. And I could just tell he's confident. Feeling it.
Well, these guys were partners. We're heading over to the D bracket. They hate each other now. Absolute rivalry in the making. Sammy Soto, Jackson Gore when we get back.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back here to court number 2, the cool court. Where
Cool
all
kids.
the cool kids want to be. Speaking of cool kids, again, rivalries. 2 juniors that just absolutely hate each other, Mish.
Rumor
Sammy
mill.
Soto
Start the rumor mill.
and Jackson Gore. Watch, they're probably going to punch each other in the fist right here. They're still waiting for the match to be assigned. Not everybody loves round limited format, Mish.
Especially when you lose.
Yeah, when you're winning, everything's fine. and
I
dandy.
have a feeling anybody who wins the whole thing is like, yeah, Unlimited's pretty cool. Yeah, I can get behind it.
Yeah. But whenever you lose,
If you win the whole thing, can you really go on and be like, yo, it's stupid, I hate it? No.
Well, he did technically. I mean, I'm not going to say who we're talking about, but it rhymes with Schmersminski.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
Oh, Wally.
whenever he won in Hamilton, Ohio, or this fictitious person, when he won in
Yeah,
Hamilton, Ohio,
that ship
he
has
was,
sailed.
he was like, "Oh, it's still stupid."
Okay, so that's good though. He's consistent. I can actually respect that.
Yeah.
If you can consistently say the same thing regardless of the outcome,
Yeah.
then I can get behind that.
But I remember last year in Valley Forge that it happened. They were playing round limited format, and he was, I think, finished second place or made it all the way. And Trey said something, and then he stuck to it. He's like, "This is still the stupidest format ever."
Okay.
So
I like it.
he's consistent.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah, here we go. Call Sliker to court 1. I thought I just saw him.
Signature 1 and 6 are round limited. 2, 3, 4, 5 is not. We got a spin.
Yeah, we got our next few matches assigned as well. So if you're following the brackets, you will see our next match will be, I believe, Trey Birchfield and Damon Dennis. That's to get to the King Seat match in bracket A. And then we are going to switch it up and go with Hunter Thorne and Jamie Graham in bracket C to get to the King Seat match over there to take on either Shibby or Matt Guy. Matt Guy in the lead there, 2-0. Everything else pretty much on hold for one of these 2 courts, which is good. Bringing you guys a lot of content today.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be out of here nice and early, Mish. You can go out
Why?
and party.
Why? Why would you say that?
Nothing that can hold us here. We're fine.
Yeah. Well, Wally, you're not allowed back at this court.
I can go to the casino and try and get my money back.
That's not
always
how
good.
gambling works.
That's exactly how gambling works. Just ask any degenerate in the crowd. They'll tell you.
Okay.
Two to nothing start for Jackson Gore. One thing is for sure, Matt.
Yeah.
Mish. In this match,
That's my alter ego.
in this match, we're not going to have to worry about the shot clock at all.
For the record, if I
stared
get
at
called a
Matt Guy's
male
name.
name, it's usually Mike. But we can go Matt.
Well, Matt Guy's on my screen. I got to get him off there. There it is.
Back to you, Wilmina.
Social. Wilmina. Nobody's drinking it with me. See if I get Kobe Shearer's mom to chime in. You think, Mish, how long is it going to... Actually, let me ask the chat this question instead.
Okay.
Joe Shaka says, Wally want hibachi. You ain't lying, brother. There's a couple places by our hotel.
Have you already scoped it out?
I have.
I'd like to have some seafood or sushi, or I mean that's the same thing, but
There's a
seafood is in
Yeah, there's a sushi place right outside, and then a hibachi place right on the other side of it, too. So, But the place they went to, I have to ask Jake, they had sushi and hibachi on the
Ooh.
menu.
Very nice, very nice. Usually hibachi does, but I wouldn't
said
get
it was
sushi at hibachi. It's probably not as good.
He says pretty big. Well, it's raw sushi, so I assume
Okay.
sushi's the main thing.
All right, well, we didn't make it very long without talking about food there, did we?
Oh, I don't care. It's our thing.
I don't know, Bryce. Pretty sure that's not how it works.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to even ask the question. Anyway, chat, how long is it going to take for you guys to forget social after I leave?
No, we're going to keep it alive. What do you mean?
Oh, nobody's in the crowd drinking with me. Nobody's in the chat saying social. It used to be Katrina Bartel in the chat with the...
Oh, with the
emojis,
beers,
yeah.
the beers clinging.
No, she doesn't even care. Nobody
Or
cares.
the frosty beverages of the
Yeah.
sort of darkish yellow color. I don't know what they are.
See the guy in the background accidentally raising 2 beers as I'm talking about it?
He knows. He
He
knows.
just felt it. This is another high PPR game. We are getting some high PPRs on this court.
Yes, we are.
As I said in the pregame show that you guys don't get to see, it takes a lot now to win these tournaments.
You guys, that was a whole thing. I feel like we nailed it.
It was an hour and a half of us having multiple takes. We got a lot of good bloopers out of it too, but
The bloopers might be worth it in
Yeah.
itself. So we do the open, and it's like a longish type of open. It's not like it's a couple sentences. I get through the whole thing and then flub the very last sentence. So we have to do the whole thing over again.
I thought you almost messed up one word, a couple words before that, but like you kept going and played it,
It
off
was
smoothly.
it was Fort Lauderdale. I kind of stumbled over Fort Lauderdale, but I was like, that was fine. We can work with that. But then when it came to, then we'll come back after this break. It was like, bring them right soon. Like I don't even know what
So
I
you
said.
would've said? No, you were like, come back right after this?
No,
Or,
a
like-
little bit. I said like 4 words for one.
Yeah, that's great.
There was no saving
Oh
it.
my goodness, here we go again.
Do you guys like to see bags go in the hole or what?
Running.
Goodness.
Surprised with as much hate that these guys have for each other, that they're able to
Why
fill
are
it
you
up.
starting this rumor?
It looks like all these semifinal matches are set. Trey Birchfield against Damon Dennis. Gavin Cano against Alex Rawls. Tommy Sliker against Kobe Costanza. Zach Aiken against Tony Smith. Shibby against Matt Guy. Jamie Graham against Hunter Thorne. Sammy Soto and Jackson Gore here. And then Jay Rubin and Riker Wells. Mish, another thing I forgot about in the pregame show, I told you guys to put big money on Gavin Cano plus 1,700.
They did. That's true. I can attest
Do you
to
know
that.
how many people are going to be missing out on that?
Missed the opportunity.
There's nobody anywhere that I can socialize with. Got a whole row of young kids here. There's a Donovan Sinelli.
Well, you can drink a sip of beverage of any type.
I want some people to start with me. There's Austin Wasco's got a water bottle.
Yeah. Just responsible. sneaks in the right side. So, Sammy, you take care of your own bag.
Sammy throwing the Gavin Cano, BG Wizards. Or Wizard L's. Can he get it in there? Stops a little bit short.
Not happy with that.
He wanted it. He looks over to the right and says, I had a perfect game. Ain't over yet.
Yeah, it's not over. I could still go in,
Might get an airmail.
depending what Sammy does.
We'll do a
They're running-
PPR check after this bag here from Gavin, unless he keeps it going. I don't want to talk about a perfect game while it's still going.
Can't do that.
Nope. That would jinx it. Bag is away, rimmed out. 2 more points for Jackson.
Ruined it all.
Perfect game gone, though. Let's go ahead and check them PPRs a little bit earlier than we normally do it, but that's okay. Both players trucking. 11-7-1 against an 11-1-4. We are entering round
good.
6. That was, what, 26 bags in a row? 27. When's the last time you threw in 27 in a row, Mish?
We're really going to do this again?
Every time? Have you met me?
Never. What's up, Roy? Do I think they're running back because the boards are fast? I mean, maybe, but also I think that's what they would do anyway.
Yeah, this is their strategy coming in.
You've got to think it's 12 rounds, so you think your opponent will miss eventually in 12 rounds. So you're just waiting for the miss.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the thought process, at least.
Yeah, these guys hate each other, so they're going to try and beat them
Oh
with
my
all
goodness.
their guns ablazing. Haymaker after haymaker. 12 after 12. Socials after socials. That guy knows what I'm talking about. He doesn't have one, but it's fine. Anybody over there? Nobody? We'll get people going.
Nada.
It's going to happen. Happy birthday to Brandon Bumenheim over there, getting a close look on these guys. On daddy duty today.
It's his birthday. We just like to keep the PPRs up
Yep, all day long.
all day.
11-7-5 against 11-2-5. Airmail drag keeping the PPRs rising with another 12-on-12 social.
Don't worry, Roy. We have someone in the chat whose job it is to let you guys know what format it is about every 5 minutes or so. So I just can hang out for that comment.
What he says? Oh, round limit? Yeah. Is that your thing this year? That you
Well, okay.
get annoyed by, or are you into it now?
Only because people ask if it's round limited in round 20 something, and I'm like, are we just?
So that gets under your skin more than the Where's Wally? Like, it's the same thing in my opinion. It's comment after comment after comment, and you feed into it.
No, because that's like genuine. Like they miss you, and they should miss you. You're awesome. Like I get that. But what round is it? And it's way past what it would ever be in round limited.
Apparently, awesome is another one of my trigger words.
For the Lego movie.
And just it triggers a song.
Yeah, it's an anchor.
It's like phenomenal. That's a trigger word. Do 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 do.
Phenomenal.
It's not even the word of the song, but it
No,
triggers that
phenomenal.
response. Well, where's Mark Richards? Let's see. Is he still in it?
That's bracket B. What you drinking? I got some H2O on the rocks.
It's really hard to tell in these stack brackets.
Richards is up 7-2 on D Elite.
Okay.
Good collect there from Jackson. Ooh, and that one's in front of the hole. Give him 2. 6-0 in round 12. Last and final round.
I believe some Schmake Schmanning guy said Jackson Gore's going to win this bracket.
Wait, he did? I thought he didn't pick him.
I mean, he's done like 25 hot takes. You never know. One might hit.
Okay, okay. was the block attempt.
Yeah, because he was saying, tough route for Jackson Gore. He's the 13th number 1 seed. So
Okay.
he got the short end of the stick. He has to face Fisher Hamilton, defeated him 13-7. Then Jeremiah Ellis 10-2. Then Adam Hissner, and then Sammy Soto. So this is actually
Well, that is
predicting exactly
very-
how he called it.
Yeah, very difficult path. Giving Sammy some life here with those 2 bags off to the right corner out of play.
And way to kill the PPR in the final
Yeah,
round.
no kidding.
Good collect to finally get on the board, but too little, too late. They're talking about how much they hate each other right now, and they hug it out for
hug it out.
false perception. I don't believe it. I don't buy it for 1 second. They hate each
Do you
other.
know what that reminds me of? In Rome's jiu-jitsu competitions, they make the kids have a hug at the end,
Yeah,
and one's like
get off of
crying
me,
and
get
like,
off
yeah.
of me.
I'm like, don't make them. Jeez.
Oh, man. All right, when we come back, we're going to age things up a little bit. Tommy Sliker and Kobe Costanza on court 1. Who cares about that one?
Like, that's aging up.
Trey Birchfield and Damon Dennis is who we get. See you guys back in a little bit.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
Welcome back, Cornhole fans. Trey Birchfield, your world champion, makes his way to the court against Damon Dennis on my fantasy team. Fantasy team's actually doing pretty good, Mish.
He already got himself the TV.
Yeah, I got himself a TV. Where'd he buy it from?
What'd you say?
Where'd he buy it from? He said he got himself a TV.
Got himself 2 TV.
Oh, 2 TV. Hunter Thorne doing a great job on my fantasy team on the bench. That's my bad. Damon Dennis trying to get to the King's seat match. Tony Smith, another player.
How about Tommy Sliker in the
fun,
King seat of bracket B?
Tommy Sliker. He's kind of underrated a little bit.
Yeah.
Man on a mission.
So in his side of the bracket was Mark Richards,
Easy.
Brett Guy,
Easy.
Noah Almanza,
Easy.
Ryan Windsor.
It's crazy.
And out of all those dudes, who comes out but Tommy flippin' Sliker?
No love for him.
No love. That's what he says.
Stack brackets going on around the room. Again, no ties here at these signature events. We're trying to get ourselves properly seated as we head down to the, was it New Mesa?
New Mesa, yeah.
New Mesa, Arizona.
That's it. Eric Davis is down 7-6 to Matt Wilson right now in the elimination bracket. So that is a dangerous place. They are going into round number 12. Anybody's game. Well, we didn't finish seniors, so it'll be finished on Sunday on the ESPN2 broadcast.
Bag choices. I believe we got game changers against the Titan Darts.
Well, no, now that you're telling me that that's not the patch side, I think it might be an evolution.
An Evo?
I believe so. I love Damon Dennis's jersey. He's all cornhole.
He is
all
sponsored
cornhole,
by
all
All
cornhole.
Cornhole, in case you can't tell.
He just said, I'm just going to put it in all the spots.
Yep. On the front, too, and on the back. He's missing one spot on the front. He could have put one more.
Missed one.
Missed
Unbelievable.
opportunity.
How dare you?
Still rocking those shoes, though.
Oh, yeah, that's the vibe.
Whoa. Slick side game changer block.
Or Evo.
Nope, says game changer on it.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. So it is the game changer. I don't know why I thought the patch wasn't square for a second there. Oh.
Rolled over, but as you can see, that slick side scoots up the board a little bit. Damon Dennis, one of the hardest players to throw against.
And Eric Davis squeaks out the win 8-7 against Matt Wilson with a 10-8 final round. Got the point he needed. Technically the 2 points.
Got a leaner. Gets some help, but not enough help. Decision time early, round number 2. Will Double D go up top? Bag in hand. Not sure which side is up or down because they're the same, but he gets the drag.
Why he doesn't even look happy about it?
He is pained every time he has to throw an airmail, a double 4-bagger social there.
Alex Rawls up 4-0 on Gavin Cano. Is on the other side of bracket A. We're on the left side over here, so this is to go to the king seat as well as that one. Bryce is all over the socials there for you, Wally.
Where is he?
He's
Bryce?
He's your dude.
He's my guy with the socials. I
Yeah.
love it. Let's go. Appreciate you.
He is that.
Bryce, you know, just for that, I'm going to get myself another drink.
Ooh.
Switching to the H, to the 2, and the O.
Matt Guy up 13-2 on Zach Scheibner to get to the king seat. And Jay Rubin up 2-0 on Riker Wells to go to the king seat.
Tried to cut around, but clips the corner.
Friendship bag.
I remember seeing pictures of Trey Birchfield when he first started playing. People were saying, look out for this guy. Had a few tournaments with Damon Dennis there in the same background. Oh!
Oh, that one doesn't fall.
So these guys are very familiar with each other. Trey sitting at number 2, I believe, on the titles list right now.
Yeah, tied with Matt Guy.
I don't think Jamie Graham got him. Oh, he passed him up. Matt Guy didn't win.
Oh, that's right.
He might be tied with Jamie Graham. I can't remember if Jamie
You're
and
right.
Jake got
There's
one.
a tie somewhere.
It's got to be Jamie and Trey then, because Matt Guy hasn't gotten a title in a while.
That's true.
But Brett keeps throwing like that. I could see one popping up for them in doubles sometime soon.
Oh, yeah. You know, that information is accessible, Wally. I can find these answers. Yeah, I got the power.
Sounds sus.
Okay, Rome. That's all I hear in my house. That and what the Sigma. I can't with that one.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know the new ones. I tried TikTok educating myself on all the new terms, but
No, that one is bad.
I'm OTL on that. If you guys are sitting at home after what I saw from Matt Guy and Brett Guy, I mean, that plus 2,000 for doubles doesn't seem too far-fetched for me. Might be worth dropping a hundo on.
All right, Mark Richards is at 24, Trey Birchfield 21, Matt Guy 20, and Jamie Graham 20. So Matt and Jamie are tied at third.
Oh.
This is not the only stream, but it's the only cool stream.
Yeah. Oh,
There
Joe.
is technically one over on ESPN Plus with some dudes.
Some guys.
Some guys. I don't know them.
A professor and a student.
Yeah, no doubt.
I wonder how many people thought that coming into the Florida Signature, the boards are going to be sticky and hard to move anything.
Yeah, that's what I would have assumed. It's really hot here.
And then here we go with fast boards, fast bags, everything in the hole, high PPRs.
Yeah, not what we would have predicted. Although we'll see as the weekend continues. It's like a normal temperature in here. It's not too hot, not too cold. But outside it's hot.
Winner of this match will take on either Gavin Cano or Alex Rawls. That score is 4-3 over on court 3. I love whenever he hits a four-bagger and then he shakes his head as he walks on down like this is a long, tedious process. Winning these cornhole matches is really hard to do, but
Well, at least it's around limited, so there is an end.
Double D is always there. It's remarkable how long he's been at the top of the game.
Stays in it.
Tell us again which doubles you recommend at plus 2,000. I mean, like I said, Matt Guy and Brett Guy. Brett Guy was lights out earlier. Matt Guy finds himself battling for another King C match. Actually, just lost. Actually, no, just won. I'm sorry. Takes that back. So 18-2 takes down Zach Scheibner. He'll take
Matt
on either
Guy.
Hunter Thorne or Jamie Graham.
Yeah, that Thorne Jamie Graham game will be up here next. Zach Aiken is down to Tony Smith, 5-2. Winner of that gets Tommy Sliker. Damon Dennis is using game changers. He's old school.
I loved talking to him about that approach, too, because he says, shoot, I don't care. You young ones are the ones that have a problem with us going slick side, putting every bag in the hole.
Right. He's not wrong.
And again, grimace, a knuckles, a four-bagger, then the slow walk to the other end.
Yep. Cash Chamness just eliminated by AJ Sims, 19-2. AJ Sims will go to play Jimmy Humans. This is on the elimination side of bracket D. On the other side, Ryan Trader up 7-4 on Sebastian Schaefer Ford. I did not see where Steve Schrader finished in seniors, but it wasn't at the end.
No, he actually lost, I believe, the second round on the winner's side. Then the stack brackets were kind of confusing, but I believe Ricky Duffy loses to Brent Dysherry in the second game of his bracket. So we thought Steve would run away with that one.
Cheyenne Bubenheim was eliminated by Deborah Odom, and then Ethan Walker turns around and eliminates Deborah Odom. Then Levi Haddock, Ethan Walker waiting to play either Devin Harbaugh or Hunter Thorson. Right now, Thorson up 2-0.
Big airmail coming here from Double D. Taking his time, getting ready, calibrating, shooting does not go.
That was a low airmail, Wally.
What?
That was the lowest airmail I've ever seen.
And he got lucky. The gamble pays off. That tells you right there that he doesn't care about perfect games like I do, because I wanted him to go up and get that to keep the perfect game intact. Instead, he elects to go in and was willing to give up the tie. Instead, Birchfield misses bag number 4, so the PPRs are sitting in 11-7-1 for Damon Dennis and 11-4-3 for Trey Birchfield. Here we are in round 8. That was his first mish.
Mish. That's how you mish. Kyle Malone up 17-9 over Colby Shearer on the elimination side. Winner of that gets Bryce Forbes. Loser, oh wait, it just finished. Kyle Malone eliminates Colby Shearer. Moves on to play Bryce Forbes.
That ended up being 27 in a row for Damon. When's the last time you made 27 in a row, Mish?
Jeez. Tuesday.
Hi, Mish. I'm Dead Horse. Can you beat me?
I'd like to. Hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but we have something called the Fan Zone app. And when you go to the Fan Zone app, you can type in a player, and it'll show you their bracket and exactly where they are. It's actually amazing.
Another double four-bagger. Trey unable to get on the board. Had one opportunity this entire game. Ended up being a 10-10 wash. Entering round number 9. I mean, that's the crazy thing, though, is Damon Dennis is thrown out of his mind right now, but he's still one mistake away from losing this game.
Hey, the main stripes, or man-in stripe, whatever it is, stop yelling, first of all,
No
because
yelling.
Wally answered you. Okay?
No,
So
yeah.
maybe we got to put on our listening ears. Calm down.
Calm down.
Gavin Cano defeats Alex Rawls 8-4. He is now in the king seat. We'll play the winner of this. It's boring? It's not boring. Come on now.
This is right up Jeff McCarricker's alley. Loves seeing greatness
his
at its
favorite.
finest.
Love greatness at its finest. That is
Greatness
a
at its
sentence.
finest.
That is, wow,
Perfect. Make a T-shirt right now.
ideal. Riker Wells up 12-4 on Jay Rubin.
I told you Wrecker Wells. You didn't listen.
I did not.
What was Wrecker Wells' odds?
That's right. I pulled out that mom tone. Okay. You must have missed it.
Riker Wells is not even on my first page here. The lowest person I have is Cedro Herrera at plus 4,000. So,
Oh, so
Riker
what would he
Wells
be?
is lower than that. Well, I only took a screenshot of the top. So
I know. I'm saying. I wonder what he would be.
Yeah, he's got. I mean, it's still probably. It's already started, so I probably won't see it. Yeah, just an unbelievable performance so far from
I
David.
know, this is just crazy.
Hey, good run there in the background. Kobe Costanza. I know he was deep in the bracket. Not sure if he's still in or not, but he was
I-
on nobody's radar. I
I
think
believe he was eliminated.
lost a quarterfinal match, so 2 in a row. Probably waiting for his stack.
I could remember what bracket he was in.
This is a huge round for Damon Dennis. If he could steal 2 more points out of this round, nice bully goes right up against it, forcing Trey Birchfield's bag off to the right a little bit. Terry says he was plus 3,000. I don't think, unless I
What?
missed it.
That means you missed him, yeah.
Push
Oh
off
my
the back.
goodness.
Okay, if he's plus 3,000, his odds changed since I screenshot that this morning.
Okay, that could be.
There he is in the background walking with Ethan. He's not upset with that. He's happy. That's a graceful fist pump to himself, punching himself in the hand. Trey Birchfield going for a cut collect. Doesn't get it over. 5 spot out of nowhere.
Wowzers. Hey, by the way, Logan Chamberlain eliminated by Gabriel Clausen 20-6.
Here you go.
Clausen up 6-4 on Frank Verona. All right, someone said he's in bracket B. Kobe's, oh, you're right. Stanza's still alive. Still in it. He's waiting. He's got a ways to go. We've got Mark Richards and Tony Smith in the elimination side 2-2. We got Jeremy Frazier down 7-8 to Tyler Goodwin. Winner of that gets Austin Waskout. There's like quite a few games, so Kobe will be sitting for a minute there. You can go to DraftKings to get your odds for betting purposes.
Another missed block there from Trey, a little bit too far to the side. Just, I mean, this is crazy. Trey shot very well and can't get on the board. He had to force a block. Double D with a little bit of a slick side cut around it.
Something happened on court 1. They're all fired up.
Yeah, right now Tony Smith in the lead 12-8, but Zach Aiken with a big shot. They might have tied it up. Either way. Good battle going on. Yeah, tied 12-12, entering round 12 over there on court number 1.
That's the best. That means Tony gave up 4 in that last round?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
And
Okay, David.
splits it wide open, rolls in. Nicely done. I mean, oh my goodness, Double D. Come on now.
Watch out. Oh, my. Well, I guess we're in round 11 at this point. Hunter Thorson eliminates Devin Harbaugh, 21-2.
Harbaugh gone, huh?
Harbaugh gone. Thorson threw an 11. I won't say what Harbaugh threw.
Tried something crazy. I believe gives up a 6. That's going to make it 13-0. Nothing he can do. Damon Dennis running away with this one with a strong performance.
You know what? He wants it.
He didn't come all this way to lose, that's for sure. An 11-4-5 right now as we enter round number 12. It is over. I did not see a blowout coming. So now Damon Dennis will take on Gavin Cano for the A bracket king seat.
So there was a match that you predicted earlier that we might have on the court, but it didn't happen. It's happening on the elimination side. Jay Rubin versus Ryan Trader.
Oh, there we go. Very
0-0 right now.
Like, what do you do if you're Jay Rubin? You kind of like let your partner lose a
You're
little bit to get his
if
spirits back
if
up.
he wins this, he's going to be, but if he wins it and Jay throws an 8, then he's not going to feel any better about himself.
Just got to give it your best performance.
He's got to win in like an 11.
And Damon Dennis with the and 1 against himself off the back of the board, but that's still going to do it. He takes it down. Phenomenal performance. Greatness at its finest, Mish. I'm telling you.
Write it down. Mark it.
Put it on a shirt. Hunter Thorne wasting no time. He's on the court. Jamie Graham is on the court. Damon Dennis into the king seat. We'll take a break. See you guys back here in just a little bit.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
World.
All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back. More action here. We're going to get Jamie Graham against Hunter Thorne next. They're on their court right now. You guys are. Let me get this scoreboard fixed up. You guys are going to be here. No, let me send this to the directors real quick. They're probably going to go down and back one more time. So they assign it. So the winner of this match will take on Matt Guy. Mish waiting patiently to get back to her seat. The directors will switch it up as they finish their down back. All right, Mish, got a little update here for you.
Tell me.
They assigned the wrong match, so Tommy Sliker should be next.
Oh.
But they assigned him now, so it should be Jamie Graham and Hunter Thorne first
Okay.
to try and get to the king seat to take on Matt Guy. So it looks like Michael Gonzalez is on that.
Got it. Got it.
I need to take a quick break to talk to Jake about what to do next, as we have some matches that might need to be held. So
Okay.
you're in charge.
I gotcha. The jersey colors are completely the player's choice. So they had. Sorry, they were asking if it was good for them to go get started. So they got to choose a color, but the color of their bags for the broadcast would have to match their jersey. So it did take some consideration because they had to make sure they're with a doubles partner. They chose the same color and have bags and all that good stuff.
All right, should be good.
That looks like we got the tablet fix.
I'm a hero.
Is Tony Smith still in it? So he was just playing Zach Aiken. Did you see the outcome?
Yeah, it looks like Zach Aiken's on the loser's side. So our
Okay.
next match here is Tommy Sliker, Tony Smith.
Okay, got it. So I think when I was walking by, Zach had one bag just slightly off to the back right side of the hole, and then I think Tony just had to go in to win because they were tied 12-12 in round 12. Or actually, it was overtime. Uh-oh. What happened there? What was that?
Whenever you go down and back so many times, you forget to spin to see who goes first.
Got it. Like, what are we doing?
He's like, is it you or me? He's like, I don't know if we spun. So he spins
All right,
it
we
there.
can do that.
Oh, man. I love watching Hunter Thorne. He's one of my
No,
favorites.
to be clear, the matching jersey to bags is a broadcast only thing. Broadcast only. Yeah, single Sunday is for the open season, but this season Sundays will be the broadcast day.
That is weird.
Broadcast Sunday doesn't have the best ring to it. You got to come up with something better than that. Jeez, he walked away for 3 seconds. Calm down. My goodness, the game hadn't even started yet. Hates my commentating.
They know what they want. They know what they want. Uh-oh. All right, Mish, I'm going to go ahead and see if we can keep this trend going here. Over, under 11.0 PPR for Jamie Graham.
Over, under.
And 11.0 PPR.
Yikes. I mean, that shouldn't be hard, but I feel like it is.
It should be under easy all
I
day,
know.
but it's like, that's kind of got you thinking now. We've seen
It does make me
player
think.
after player.
I will say.
I guess a few people complaining about the board speeds, but I mean, Jake was asking me if people were complaining on our court. I said no, but I mean, tell them to deal
But
with it.
you can tell. You can tell it's fast, yeah.
Yeah,
But no
deal with
one's
it.
saying anything. What are you going to do? Guess what? In golf, they have much more difficult challenges than one variable. That's a weird way of saying that, but you know what I meant.
You got to play the conditions. I mean, you can complain all day long, but this entitled world is not made for you.
No finals will be streamed. Everything will be held for Sunday on the broadcast.
Yeah. Hunter able to sneak in for that one. Washing out the round at 10-10. So right now Jamie is at an 11 PPR. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. We'll let one of you lucky fans sponsor round 10 PPR check if we get that far.
Wow,
It's an honor.
that's a grim outlook you have on this game. We're not going to make it to 10.
You know me and my announcer jinx. I
Okay.
think Jamie's got one on the ground. As I look away for a second, I see one on the screen.
You are correct.
I don't imagine he's going open board airmail, so
He is not.
Hunter off to the right.
They're all fair assumptions.
Look at court 53 over there. You got Tommy Sliker putting in some work. He's thinking about making a run this year, it looks like.
Oh, he cut his hair.
Yeah, clean shave.
Clean shave. How do I watch the broadcast if I don't have ESPN? You don't.
Get it. Get it.
I don't have a solution for you. That is linear television broadcast, so
Worth it, man. Worth it.
I don't know. It's actually ESPN 2, and then the teams will be on CBS Sports. And, yeah, not sure. Can't help you there. Sorry. Go to a friend's house? How about go to a friend's house? That's a solution.
Go to a bar.
Go to a bar?
Go to Miller's Ale House.
There you go. Loving all these. See, I said no solution, and boom, 3 solutions.
I remember a while back, Ultra had this slogan. I don't know, they still might have it. I haven't paid attention. But it says, board conditions change your bag, not your throw.
I didn't know that was their slogan, but
I don't know if it was their slogan. I just remember them saying something for like Spencer McKenzie because the conditions are chaotic out there. You never know what's going to happen. But I wish a lot more players would do that instead of just saying this bag is money, whatever. Change your line.
Yeah.
Go to your lineup a little bit. Get a super sticky bag for conditions like this because if you could throw a blocker down and push through it right now, you're probably in great position to win this tournament.
yeah, it's just way too much attachment to the bag. Like I've even seen people throw these bags all day and they get to the broadcast and then there's like a color issue, so they have to switch bags, and it's like all their confidence is out the window. Like, I know you like your bag, but you cannot tie all your confidence to that one thing. You also played well. It's not just the bags.
Shout out to Steve there saying it is round limited format. Good
Love
call.
it.
Good call.
Love it.
Steve's on it.
Love you, Steve.
And then
No
right
bar,
away,
I'm 14. Okay, well, just so you know, most bars have tables for food. And you can also visit and watch. Sports bars typically are restaurants. So you can still go. Just don't sit at the bar. What Brotherhood bags are being thrown?
I'm trying to get a look at it. I'm not sure if these are Wingman or Guardian or maybe something else. I'll tell you what, my bag of choice from Brotherhood was the Guardian, but the Valors, they are money.
That's what we
love the feel
threw.
Yeah, we threw those against Brendan and them. They feel great.
I threw them really well.
I mean, unfortunately, right now, it's kind of hard to tell what either one of these players are throwing. I can't see anything on the board.
Well, they put them all in the hole, Wally, and that's
Yep.
what happens.
You got to read it really quickly.
Yeah, quick it up.
Quickly. Right there. See it, Ripper X, I could tell.
Yep, read that. Yeah, there are other live feeds, just that, they're just
Looks like
okay.
this is a Wingman from Hunter. Let me see if I can read it real quick.
ESPN Plus is
Yep,
your
Wingman right there. See it? Fell in. Wingman.
nailed it. ESPN Plus is your Court 1 stream. It is Jackson Gore and
Riker Wells.
Riker Wells. There you go.
And guess who's winning?
Riker Wells.
14-0
Whoa.
in round 7.
Whoa.
14-2.
I already saw that coming.
I did.
Okay, well,
I told you, Riker
you
Wells.
could have drafted him and you didn't,
He was my
so
pick.
I don't know.
Jay Rubin up 20-4 over Ryan Trader.
Bryce continuing his social job.
I don't know who my pick was for D, but they go.
Wasn't that Ellis?
Jeremiah,
That was
yeah.
Ellis.
Not mad, just disappointed.
I think 3 of the 4 are still in because I have Jay Rubin, Jacob Brzezinski's out, Tony Smith's in, Alex Rawls is in.
And O'Connor's probably watching. You got Ethan Walker tied 9-9 against Hunter Thorson on court 18. That is round 9. Can Hunter sneak in here? Step out. Little reverse action goes in. Not happy. He's going to give up a couple more points, making the score now 6-1. I'm sure Trevor Brooks over there is saying, best in the world. Ain't nobody better. Jamie Graham walks down.
Jay Rubin up 20-6 on Ryan Trader, and that is in round 12. So that game is over. So Jay Rubin stays alive, and he'll play either Sammy Soto or Jimmy Humans.
Yeah, that answers that question if he'll go easy on him or not.
Yeah, let's see what the PPRs were. A 10.83 from Jay, a 9.5 from Ryan. Looks like it's just. No, I had actually quite a few lower rounds. Yeah, it is. It's 19-2 for, well, oh, there it is. 25-2, Wells over Jackson. He just cruised his way to the king seat of bracket D. Isn't that who everybody picked?
I picked Wrecker Wells.
You didn't.
My accent gets in the way sometimes.
Oh, jeez.
We've been over this.
If anybody buys that,
See,
that
if
is
I
actually
enunciate,
true.
If I enunciate Riker Wells. If I talk fast,
So,
Jeremiah Ellis. See?
If anybody thinks
Sounds
that
the
Wally's
same.
telling the truth, put a thumbs up. And if you think he's lying, put a thumbs down.
Watch, I'm going to say Riker Wells. Jeremiah Ellis. See?
Yeah.
Just sounds the same.
Cool. Mark Richards is still in it. Love that accent. Is there an official? I don't think.
was here. I don't
Well,
think it was
they're
here.
on a break right now, so I don't know. Oh, come on, Chris. You don't believe him. Get out of here.
I shall not tell. If I was lying, my nose would grow. And that's a fact, because my nose isn't growing.
You guys, Wally just bribes all of you to be on his side no matter what.
They're
Unbelievable.
social. Not
Eric-
really. I just get them drunk off all these socials so they believe me.
Eric Davis is still in it. It is in round 12. It is 11-6. He's throwing over an 11. Thank you, Sam.
All right, heading down the home stretch here. We got A bracket finals being played on court 10. Gavin and Damon. Somebody didn't want to be on broadcast, they said.
What?
Yeah.
They can do that?
Guess so. I said go
They
ahead.
can
play
make
it
a
on.
request?
Probably Gavin, if I had to guess. Damon was throwing lights out here.
Yeah, he's like, bring me back.
Gavin Connell's probably off to the side, and he's like, Damon throwing 11.7? No,
No.
I don't want to play on
Yeah.
broadcast. Get
Get
that
him
somewhere
else. Eric Davis moves on, plays Alex Rolls.
Good slick side push through Jamie Graham. I can't believe it. Somebody saw this coming from Jamie Graham. What a hot take. Another four-bagger there, picking up 4 points, making it 10-3, Mish. Can you believe it?
We need to not let Wally look this smart.
Smart. I'm not the one that picked Jamie Graham. You did.
You said he's going to throw over an 11, right? Didn't you take the over?
Oh, is he? Oh, he's definitely not throwing 11, is he?
Oh, okay.
Let's do a PPR check.
I thought that's what you were saying.
Oh, he is.
He's throwing over an 11.
I was saying the hot take that you picked for him to win the entire tournament. That's
okay,
what I was
okay.
saying.
I got you now.
But I guess we're both right. It kind of works out.
There we go. Well,
PPR check brought to you by Kyle Butler.
That's how we do it.
Cornhole Jesus.
Ooh, that's low.
I mean, it might work.
Nope.
Never mind.
Sure won't. Man, just a hair off.
I mean, that was kind of the Hail Mary that Hunter needed to throw right there.
Yeah, need some points in this round. He only got 2 left.
I mean, you collect this 10-4. You never know. It's that airmill now. Somehow has to either force Jamie to miss again or collect. Not going to miss twice. Best in the world. Nobody better. Trevor Brooks. Slick side down. Whoopsie.
Tried to lift the board up, Wally.
I haven't said a whoopsie in a minute. Thank you, Hunter. 14-3.
Where can you watch the Tony Smith game? Here. He's going to be next.
12-0 wins it for Hunter Thorne. Jamie Graham, though, with that 9, might have lowered his PPR.
I don't even know what you're talking about, Nicholas. They're the tractor sponsor? I feel like only you would know that's a tractor.
Orange Day sales event, Mish.
But it doesn't say what it is.
Kubota.
You already knew what that was?
Yeah, everybody does. He's going to throw
You
out a
threw
turn.
two.
He says, I don't care. Jamie doesn't care. Game over. They hug it out. They're friends. They love each other, unlike Jackson Gore and Sammy
Oh my
Soto.
goodness, what is that?
See how Tommy Sliker feels. He's been getting no love his entire life, but he's got a chance for the king seat in bracket B. Tony Smith in his way. They make their way to the court. We'll take a break. Be back here. See you in a sue.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back. This is the last match that we're going to bring you guys outside of the D bracket. Should be a pretty fun one, though. Tommy Sliker and Tony Smith will battle it out for the B bracket king seat. Mish, there's only a few players left. Do you want to go through them or you want me to go through them?
I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I'm pretty sure Eric Davis just did something incredible over on court 1.
Eric Davis is around. Mish is done.
I
Checking out.
can't see.
I'll go through it. Gavin Cano on court 10 up 7-0 over Damon Dennis. And the A bracket winner side. Loser side consists of Alex Rawls, Eric Davis, and Gabriel Clausen. In the B bracket, Tommy and Tony here for the king seat. Loser side, we got Kobe Costanza, Zach Aiken, Ty Thompson, Austin Waskow, Tyler Goodwin, and Mark Richards.
So far
still
behind.
Alive, yeah. C bracket, you got Matt Guy and Jamie Graham on deck for the ESPN court. Loser side, Hunter Thorne and Kyle Malone against Hunter Thorson and Zach Shibby-Scheibner. And then D bracket, which is what we're going to switch to and ride all the way up. Riker Wells in the king seat, Jackson Gore, Jay Rubin, Sammy Soto, and Jimmy Humans all left there. So here we go.
So I think it may have been an Alex Rawls amazing shot looking at the score because it's 4-0. I just don't know what it was. Puts it on the board. Women's and seniors and juniors will all be finished out on the ESPN broadcast on Sunday. So played down to the final, let's see, for women it's the final 4, I believe, and then for seniors and juniors I believe it's the final 2. Is that, do you know if that's true? Was it women's they played down to 4?
Yep.
And the other 2 to 2?
Yep.
Okay, so it's...
Actually, I think it was 4 seniors and 4 women, and then only the 2 juniors, because we can only have 6 matches, right?
Okay, so juniors is Tony Forbes and Gabriel Clausen?
Tony Forbes and Gabriel Clausen. And then on the women's side, I believe it'll be Cheyenne,
Sam, Elizabeth, and Caitlin.
Yeah, I think we have those actual matchups. It'll be Cheyenne versus Sam, and then Elizabeth versus Caitlin. I don't know if we have the seniors. Oh, we do. Seniors, it looks like, no, only 2 people apparently. So Pat Sim and Damon Dennis. And then juniors will be Tony Forbes against Gabriel Clausen. So there we go.
So it must be 4 games then. That makes sense. I think it's probably an hour. Is Jeremy using someone else's account?
Jeremy who? Oh, is this the ship? Jeremy's here. I think he's still playing. I think I saw him in a stack bracket somewhere.
So
Just got
not
eliminated.
Jeremy. Alex did a 3-bag drag. Thank you, Sam. Well, Tony is my pick for this bracket, so gotta kind of go there if I want to look smart. Well, Damon Dennis getting a taste of his own medicine as Gavin Cano throwing a perfect game right now, up 11-0.
Maybe it was Gavin that requested not to be on the broadcast court. It is working for him, though. I mean, if he's firing all cylinders off the court, why change it?
He is cooking for sure. Alex Rawls, my pick for the A bracket, happening behind us over there against Eric Davis. He is up 6-0 right now. Winner of that gets Gabriel Clausen.
I don't think Tony needs to go after this. Try to clip a little bit of a corner, though.
That's the hat that Tony always wears.
He went after
He
it
wanted that.
again.
Yeah, he wanted that
Even
bag.
when he didn't need to with a 2-0 lead and a bag off the board from Tommy.
Tommy.
Tommy and Tony. Gavin Cano still on Fija. 8 rounds in. They're in round 9.
32 bags in a row.
When's the last time you made 32 bags in a row, Mish?
Yesterday at the airport.
Nice. So you guys, you don't think it pays to listen to us, but I told you guys during the pregame show
Yeah,
to bet on Gavin Cano, plus 1,700.
we did. So if you guys did do that, that's on you.
Tommy, looks like he's throwing. I'm not too familiar with the WTF bags, but he looks like he's throwing slick side only. It's working for him. But that's why he had that one off the board, though. Speed control, very important. Accuracy, more important than that.
Jake Brennan's so loud.
Gets a couple. He's very animated.
Yeah.
Tony with a little bit of a block.
Yeah, I was just starting to say we're seeing a different style game here from our previous ones.
Good collect. Cleans it up.
Actually seeing bags stop on the board.
I mean, Tommy's the type of guy that he's going to look at everyone else complaining about something and try and use that to his advantage. So
Oh, yeah.
you don't like fast bags or fast boards? Boom,
Love it.
I'll go slick side only and
Love
just
it.
put everything in.
Let me show you how much I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Delta's 5.9 speed. Thank you, Kyle.
That 5.9 speed's got himself a lead change.
Nailed it.
4-3. Damon Dennis finally on the board. Round number 10 down 13-5.
That was one round. A 12-7. Give him 5. He's throwing a 10.5. He's only scored one
Another
round.
bag off to the left from Tony. He's stepping out.
What? Well,
And
not
Tony
anymore.
has to come back in now.
Yeah.
Tony does a quick check in the round. He's still got plenty of time, but Looks like Tommy Sliker's going to add a couple more to his lead, make it 6-3. If Tony can finish, bag number 4 is in. Usually the K9 logo makes everyone better. Tommy Sliker took the K9 logo off his jersey and he's lights out.
That was the problem.
Yeah, I was holding back. Let him cook. Chad, if you guys have anything important to say, just hold on to it for a second. We can't read anything.
I accidentally deleted you guys. My bad. You're back, though. You're back now.
Another miss here from Tony. We're back. There we go. We are round limited. Thanks, Jim. Nailing it. You guys are killing it. No discrepancy.
Chipping away at it. Tony's got to be careful.
You know, it looked a little rough at the beginning as far as the PPRs went after that Brett Guy match, but I want to go back and look at everything we've had during this commercial break and see what the lowest PPR for the winner has been.
Interesting.
I think it's still going to be up there over a 10.5.
Well, no, yeah, I've seen some like 8s and 9s on both.
On our court?
Oh, on our court,
Yeah.
no. Just as I've randomly looked through brackets.
All right, our next match will be Jay Rubin and Sammy Soto.
And that bag goes off the back of the board, so the block works. Perfect V block from Tony.
I mean, other than a couple bags off the back of the board for Tommy.
Oh, it wasn't Tommy's fault. It was David Watson. He said Tommy in the zone, and then he missed.
Tommy in zone.
Yeah, in zone, actually, yeah, to be clear. That's on you.
Unfortunate. I expect Tony to go up after this. Trying to make it 8-6 if he can connect. The bag is away. He clips the corner. In it goes. You knew it was coming.
Can you tell the stream behind you to stop calling Davis ED? I have no control over those guys. They've gone rogue.
There's a look at Tommy's partner right behind him. Chad Hunt. Rocking a New York Yankees hat. Do you think he actually liked the Yankees, or do you think he's doing that because Tony is a Boston Red Sox fan?
Ooh, rivalry. Yeah, I agree. If you want to get the win here, if you're Tony, keep laying those blocks.
Let's see if he wants to go side by side here. I think he tried to.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to.
Tommy trying to regain first throw, clip the corner. That bag does not move where he wanted it to. Tony's got to be careful not to give him that corner. I still like the push through from Tommy. Now that Tony's bag is sitting on that corner.
Timeout.
This is going to help the push. It is on slick side down, so Tommy can go right into that corner of Tony's bag and get them both to go. And that he just gestured right up this way, dude. Just did a little push. Just a little tap, tap. Tap it in. Just tap it in very aggressively.
Tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo.
Tony has had moments this game, but he has not looked super comfortable the entire time.
Agreed.
It's like he's chasing his own tail, trying to manufacture points to get back into this round.
Tell Schmake Schman is too loud. Will do.
He went with the roll, and he hits it. Nice roll out of nowhere. Flipping it over and going sticky side there. Showing some tricks.
Got the tricks.
Oh, my goodness.
Something happened.
Definitely something happened.
And a missed push off the back of the board. And he is upset. He looks like he's going to blame the board on that one, but I think he threw that way too hard.
There's that same roll.
Meanwhile, two different reactions. Tommy Sliker on the other side, thrilled to hit the roll. Tony, very
All right.
upset to miss the cut.
So Zach Aiken eliminated by Ty Thompson. Ty Thompson threw an 11.17, Zach Aiken 10.92, and it really was because of one round. Round 9, he threw a 5 on a 12, and that pretty much destroyed him from there because, I mean, think about it, throwing a 10.92 and losing. That's why round limit is interesting, right? It makes it rough. But Ty Thompson moves on.
Another missed block here in round 11. I like how Tommy holds his bags in his hand, too. Just pick them up in a bunch.
Yeah.
And just hold it like a pile of laundry.
It's like when I run tournaments and people go to do their pay to register, and they hand me like just like a crumpled up,
wad of cash.
Here's your money. I'm like, cool.
Oh, hold it. Wait a minute. Airmail, no
my
drag.
goodness.
10-10 wash.
Hits it.
That
But
could have been huge.
yeah, it doesn't go.
How about Tommy Sliker? 13-6, 1 round to go. I expect Tony to come out with another intentional block attempt.
Did you already talk about the fact that Gavin Cano won? No?
I don't think so.
Okay. So he defeats Damon Dennis 15-5, so he's in the king seed of bracket A.
There is the block attempt, but it's not going to slow Tommy down.
Oh, no.
It was over. He already had 2 in the hole. The most
Oh,
Tony could
I didn't
get
realize it was round 12.
Yeah, the most he could get was 12. Tony hits an airman before that bag falls in, but Tommy Sliker,
Wow.
like we all predicted,
Absolutely.
sitting in the king seat of B bracket. Tony Smith going to head over to the losers bracket. Kobe Costanza, Ty Thompson, Austin Waskow, and Mark Richards all over there. Can you believe there's going to be a Mark Richards possibly against Tony Smith matchup?
An elimination game, not just a matchup, an elimination game.
All right, well, that's it for us in the A, B, and C bracket, guys. When we come back, we're riding D all the way up. Jay Rubin, Sammy Soto up next. See you in a few.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
All right, Cornhole fans, down the home stretch as we're heading to commercial break.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit
We'll be
here
back
during
in a
the
second
games. It's my
if she can figure it out. There she is. Here we go. Shout out to Allison in the truck.
You shout her out when
Pushing
she makes
the
a
buttons.
mistake. Rude.
Hey, what are you talking about? Just give me a shout out. That's how it started, Mish.
Okay.
All right, here we go. D bracket action down to the final, 3, maybe 4 matches?
Yeah, and I think it's important to note
Chat, what are you guys talking about?
Eric Davis eliminates Alex Rawls. What's
Oh, no.
crazy about that is that in round, let's see, what round was that? In round 10, Eric Davis gave up 6 points. So you're thinking, oh, it's over.
It's over.
No. Comes back and wins it. 12-14. Eric Davis will now take on Gabriel Clausen. Winner of that gets Damon Dennis. Winner of that gets Gavin Cano, and that's all that's left in bracket A.
I think it was Allison's pick, taking your pick out, huh?
Oh yeah, because I picked
Jeez.
Alex Rawls, and she did pick before me though, so Eric Davis wasn't an option for me.
You should pick the over/under on Allison switching these cameras. Jeez.
Ouch. Ouch.
Got her.
Shots fired.
I got your back. I got your back, Mish.
Over in bracket B, Austin Waskow up 8-4 on Mark Richards. That is in round number 6, so still early-ish there. Winner of that gets Kobe Costanza. I told you he's going to be waiting a while. He's probably been waiting an hour and a half. Winner of that gets Ty Thompson. Winner of that gets Tony Smith. Winner of that gets Tommy Sliker. Bracket B moving slowly.
Sheesh.
Yep. Mackay, Jimmy Graham are about to get started on court 1. That's on ESPN+. Good collect there from Jay. And then over the elimination side, just a few people left. Hunter Thorne is down to Kyle Malone, 17-12. And Hunter Thorson up 5-3. Zach Shibby Scheibner, which means if those two win, it'll be Hunter Thorne versus Hunter Thorson.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, but that's some work to do to make that happen.
Beginning of a breakup.
Just kidding. Kyle Malone just eliminated Hunter Thorne.
Wow.
That matchup will not happen. That's okay. And then over.
Got Malone on my fantasy team.
There you go. You said you played him?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, you're still alive. And then, of course, brings us to this bracket D. Riker Wells sitting in the king's seat. This match, the winner of this will play Jackson Gore. That's it. We go to the finals.
Yeah, I've been looking right at court 48 here for the last 5-10 minutes, and Jackson Gore has not stopped throwing bags. He's warming up with Logan Dupler.
Yeah, he had a, well, when I looked, he was throwing in the 8s.
Jackson?
Yeah.
Lowered it down?
Yeah, so I think that's probably why he went over there to make sure he doesn't do that again. That was how he got that loss when he was over on the live stream court, court 1. Yeah, it was right there. So he clicked that one.
Yeah, he threw an 11.5 with us, only missing 3 bags, and then ended up losing to Riker Wells, doing a 7.25 with 6 bags on the ground.
Well, look at the round. Was it the last round?
Oh.
Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of a...
Still, though, an 8 on 3
I
in
know.
round 3, and then a 12 on 5.
It's not good. It's not good.
5.
No.
Work to be done, faux show, but before we get to that point, got to figure out who his opponent will be. Right now it's looking like Sammy Soto, and we already talked about how much those guys just can't stand each other.
Oh, my goodness. Scoreboard.
It's coming. It's coming. Scoreboard will be up in just a second.
It is 2-0 right now. Soto in the lead. All the names that I just said, Josh, are all that's left. So
Yep.
no Colin Hodette. No Colin Hodette. Getting down to the end here.
Yeah, and as far as stacks go, it's really way too complicated for us to look at in the middle of everything else we got going on. So if you want to see where they finished overall or where they're still in it, you go. Feel free to download the Fan Zone app, and you should be able to click on the bracket in the round that they're in. Don't know if we'll get the camera switch this round or not. It's all right. New angle.
Yeah, this is just kind of keep it interesting for you guys here. Ah, there it is.
It worked. It worked.
And there it goes. Bloop.
He needed the bloop.
You missed it.
I missed the bloop.
Missed it, Wally.
Bloop.
Even Jake and I could do that in unison.
Oh, you guys are blooping.
We lost our chemistry, you and I.
Jeez, no.
My goodness, it's been too long.
Always going to be there.
Oh, no.
Taking a look at Ryan Trader making his way over to the court to cheer on his partner who eliminated him.
Well, I don't know about you, but when I play cornhole, and actually it just happened on Wednesday, the first team I played in the playoffs beat us. They were a super good team, and I was like, you better go win the whole thing. And sure enough, they made it all the way to the finals. And don't you feel better about yourself?
Oh, I forgot I wanted to check all the PPRs. I'll do that after this break.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. You lied to us.
I did. 3 socials in a row, Tracy says. What up, Puddin'?
That was a while ago, too. They keep doing them.
Yeah. We're in round 8. Social after social after social.
So how many rounds now?
What do you mean?
Nothing. I said nothing.
How many rounds for what?
For tap dancing.
Tap dancing. Good save. Good save. Wouldn't have had it without the bloop. Whoa! There's a bloop and a whoop right there. Off the back it goes. Sato with a chance for 3.
Dan, that miss from Jay Rubin, that's on you.
Well, no, it's the other way.
What?
It's the other way.
These guys are on fire.
Oh,
And then Jay missed.
I thought you were talking about the one above it.
I'm not even acknowledging the one above it.
Sammy's peeper is a 12. Perfect game.
Wow, he went there.
I gotta read the comments.
Dang,
My people
you
need
don't
me.
have to. Yeah, no kidding, Tracy. Now we are. Well, we were. We were there. Quite a few in a row.
A little mental warfare here from Jay, organizing the bags, trying to slow down the pacing. And it did not work as he's off to the side. That bag's not necessarily out of play just yet.
Sammy is just locked in.
What up, Trevor? Welcome in. Sammy staying right down the middle. Jay trying to free up the corner, missed his bag.
I mean, what do you do when the person you're throwing against is perfect? It's like you got to do something to stop them. And if the boards are playing going up,
Here, Ruben not afraid to show that airmail at any time. Hits that one 5-0. The score remains.
just to save
Pointing over to Ryan Trader. Got you, bro. Not wasting your spot. I eliminated you because I had a purpose.
Okay, but depending on your personality, when your partner throws really, really well, it can put more pressure on you. Like, I don't want to be the one that slows him down tomorrow in doubles.
Oh, that's Ryan Trader we're talking about.
Okay, I'm just saying, I don't know if that's his personality, but for some people it makes it worse.
I've heard Ryan say before, no, he's done really well, we're good. So,
Okay,
like,
then that's a great sign.
It doesn't matter if it's Alex Hicks or whoever. Mason sometimes.
Social.
Slick side down. Bloop. Still waiting for the other one. Jay stepping out. He's trying to do some damage control. Wants to free up that corner. Nicely done. Frees it up. The bag stays in place. Possibly another airmail coming here for Jay.
Helped him out a little bit.
This is tricky. He might be able to get on a regular shot. He's going airmail just to be sure, and he gets it. Another drag. Takes a second to breathe. Meanwhile, Sammy Soto on the other side through 10 rounds is perfect.
Yeah, you're running
40 in a row, Mish. When's the last time you made 40 in a row?
Last Thursday.
You know the fact that I started this at 24 and I can go all the way up to 40
It's
as
nuts,
we keep getting players to do better and better than the one before them.
It's pretty crazy.
Ooh.
Well, there's a block.
It's on there. Why not get a little level 5 highlight reel shot, right?
Yikes.
Sammy actually clipped a corner of
Yeah,
that. Still goes in.
Didn't slow him down. Oh,
He went for the push. I mean, I don't blame him at this point.
Sammy's just not being phased. So what do you do? If someone asks, are the boards too fast to block? It seems like it. It wasn't working so well for Tony. So
wow, brings it all the way up.
So why couldn't I do that in the one before?
Jordan Power beside himself. Sammy goes in again with another four-bagger. Ruben in. Jay Ruben says something to him. Sammy's not phased. We're heading into the final round. I've seen crazier things happen, but this 8-0 lead from Sammy Soto looks like it's it.
He's relentless right now. There's the block.
Whoa, drama. Stepping out, getting a different angle here, trying to maybe roll. Too far to the side. It's going to stop at 45.
You still need 8, though, Wally.
Oh, it's not out of play yet. Got to shoot it. Oh, he's just going for the roll. Cuts that one in.
Boring.
Takes away his angle, but how about this? 47 out of 48 if he hits this. Does not. Scoreboard's going to show 8-2, but a dominant performance from Sammy Soto. Unbelievable. Final PPR in this match for Sammy Soto is
That was just rude.
an 11.83.
So rude.
Jay Ruben with an 11.33 doesn't score until the final round. When we come back, Sammy Soto will try and get his revenge on Jackson Gore right after this.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor, and get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
World.
All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back. We wind things down here on the social media court. Things are starting to heat up around the building. Sammy Soto and Jackson Gore, some awkward knuckles there to start.
Love it.
I'm not even
That's
getting.
a great sign.
I'm not even getting into the rivalry. We're just going to go right into this match. They are ready to go. Sammy Soto starting things off. First bag down the middle and in. Jackson Gore does the same. Here we go, Mish.
I know you're struggling to remember your picks, but do you have anybody left? Just Gavin Cano?
I mean, Gavin Conlon's the big one. I told everybody in the pregame,
Yeah, you
bet
did.
on him. That's the only one I care about. I just want to be right and help everybody make money.
So you picked, that's your bracket A. Because I only have one left, Tony Smith.
Hey, that's good for my fantasy team. I'll take that. Try and find all these PPRs that we're missing.
No, I can't believe you're doing that.
I'm doing pretty good, actually. I think
I
I
am
got 'em down.
impressed. Eric Davis tied 4-4 with Gabriel Clausen. Winner of that gets Damon Dennis, and then finishes off with Gavin Cano for bracket A. Bracket B, Kobe Costanza, Austin Waskow about to get started. Zeros on the scoreboard. Winner gets Ty Thompson. Winner gets Tony Smith. Trying to get to Tommy Sliker. Bracket C, Zach Shibby-Scheibner up 2-0 on Kyle Malone. Winner of that gets the loser of Matt Guy, Jamie Graham. Matt Guy up 11-0 right now, and that is in round number 9. Jamie's got some work to do.
How do you feel about the nickname still for
What?
Shibby?
Oh, because we all called him Shibner.
I'm just saying, I think he's the last pro alive with a nickname in their title.
Oh, just in general,
Yeah.
having one?
Yeah.
I like it.
So, same.
Sets you apart.
I don't know how he got his in the middle, though. Whenever I had my profile created, it was Wally Castler K9. And, like, I don't know why they
But
can't
I
put it
call
in the
you
middle.
Wally K9 Castler.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't put it in the middle.
I gotcha. Okay.
I feel like I'm robbed of an opportunity for a cool nickname there.
Sounds like it. And then, of course, we're here in bracket D. You got this game in front of you. Winner of this takes on Riker Wells for the overall finals. Getting down to the end. We'll take our 4 bracket finalists. They will play on ESPN2 on Sunday.
Who did Jamie Graham play on our court?
I don't remember.
Was that Hunter Thorne?
Sounds right.
I think this was the last one I was missing. This is crazy, by the way.
Crazy, man.
Let me just finish out, make sure I don't miss any. You know me, Mish. I don't like misinformation. I want to make sure I have.
What we. Woo! Good.
That's a nice relect, Mish.
No.
Did you see that thing?
No. One was on the bat was on the left side, and then he rolled on the right side.
That's
not,
the opposite side relect. Put that at top shot there, Corey. Number 1. I'll do your job for you. Uh-oh.
a miss. Where's Jay Rubin? Is he still around?
I haven't seen that in a while.
He's like, well, it must be nice.
There's another one.
Wow, Matt Guy offers Jamie Graham 22-0 in 10 rounds. I'm sure Jamie Graham was trying things at the end there, trying to get something going there. Matt Guy will be
Say that one more again.
I don't, just leave it be, Wally.
That guy won?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I thought you were making fun of me because I said
No.
there like 3 times.
Oh, no.
You were being genuine.
I was being genuine. Yeah, I didn't hear. Well, off-balance block from Jackson. So Matt Guy won that one. What was the score?
22-0.
22-0. Wow.
So that means that Zach or Kyle, whoever wins that, plays Jamie. Try to get to Matt Guy.
Yeah, so I was kind of joking around about the pregame show because you guys couldn't hear it. We didn't air it. But I did say to pick Gavin Cano in singles. And then I'm here during this broadcast multiple times. I've said kind of look out for Matt Guy and Brett Guy in doubles. And Matt Guy showing us what he's got. Airmail almost gets the front one to go. He's still got a bag left to finish it.
Yeah,
But,
definitely it has full hole control.
Slick side, misses to the side.
Oh, if you're Jay Rubin, you're so mad right now.
We've seen this again. Another opportunity. That time he gets the 2 points needed. We're tied at 2 heading into round 6. All right, I'm pretty sure I have all the PPRs on our court today.
That was a job.
I'm going to ask the chat during the break what the lowest PPR is.
Okay.
I guess I kind of spoiled it. Now they can go back and research it. Oh, well. It'll be fun.
Don't do it. Don't be cheaters.
Yeah, don't cheaters. Just have fun,
yeah,
man.
Okay, just be ready.
Gosh. Riker Wells, I don't see the pajama pants warming up anywhere around me. That's not saying
He's not allowed to wear pajama pants.
It's not saying he's not
he'll be fine.
Well, he could wear sweatpants that look like pajamas. Oh, there he is. He's wearing solid blacks.
Yeah, he has to.
What about regular athletic pants plus stickers? Can you put stickers on your pants? Is there a loophole?
Eric Davis eliminated by Gabriel Clausen,
You wanna
12-4.
You want to try our first replay, Mish?
Oh, we got a replay?
Yeah, we'll try it after this round. We'll see if it worked or not.
Gabriel Clausen will play Damon Dennis.
Another four-bagger here for Jackson. Sammy, another miss just to the left a little bit. Rims around the red zone. And Jackson Gore now hits the 4-2 mark. Replay coming. It worked. We got a replay working, chat.
There you
We're up
go.
and running. Doubles is going to be amazing.
Just a couple games left.
Yeah, better late than never.
Sure.
We're on our way. See, we're almost a professional live feed like Court 1 with 900 people and 3,000 cameras over there. Another one kicking. I can't believe Sammy's not getting the same reaction he did last game. They're just kind of bouncing.
Guy did just cook Jamie. You're not wrong, but that says jammy. And I do like to cook in my jammies, though. Do you?
Cook in my jammies?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't know if I guess gym shorts maybe?
Yeah, men kind of have a different pajama situation.
Get back from the gym, make some high protein meals. 35 eggs and sausage.
Oh, God.
Yep. Just drink it out of a pitcher like a man. Insert Tim the Toolman Taylor's grunt.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
People may complain about round limited quite a bit, but it's nice to see new faces in the mix. Are we Dunskies?
Can't believe what I'm seeing right now.
Are we Dunskies?
What is happening, Sammy?
This is why he hates Jackson Gore. The rivalry is real.
How frustrating.
Sammy going for another airmail to try and save it, but that's pretty much it. Round 11, another airmail. Let's do some peeper checks. Jackson trying to finish strong. Hands on the hips right now. He's an 11,
he's like
5, 6.
That's crazy. 10, 5, 6.
Moving on up. Is that a 12-on-1 there? Is it done to go?
I mean, that's like
It is done.
He's done.
That's it. I mean, Jackson Gore just absolutely lights out. So we got our finals match. Never mind, it's 19-2. He just put the phone in his pocket one round too early.
Yeah, well, that destroyed Sammy's PPR. But right before that, he, as you saw, he's throwing over a 10 with only 2 points.
I mean, the PPRs with these fast boards are going to be a factor this weekend. Definitely did not expect that when I saw Florida on the map. I thought it'd be slow and sticky, but the building, I mean, it's comfortable. I haven't been hot or cold. And the broadcast board's always being separated. This is the new layout for the season. Players might have to adjust. Airmail to finish things off. Not going to do it. Jackson Gore advances to the championship match. Jake Brandon picked him to win this bracket. I picked Riker Wells to win this bracket. Who will be correct? We'll find out when we get back. One more match to go right after this.
Welcome to Miller's Ale House.
Hey, would you mind? I always sit here during the games. It's my lucky chair.
Yeah, my team has scored twice since I've sat here. I can't move now. This is my lucky chair.
Hey, you're in my lucky chair.
Miller's Ale House, where the fans go.
Kubota Orange Days delivers the savings you need for the life you love. Shop a wide selection of equipment at your local dealer, including America's #1 selling compact tractor. And get your perfect match delivered to your door. Designed for comfort and built for performance. Now through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,000 off select compact tractors. Sales ending soon. Find your nearest dealer at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
All right, boys and girls, it's been fun, but it is time to get it done. One final match, unless K9's on the mic, then it might go two.
You are.
But the Wally and Mish show off to a hot start here. Day number 1. Mish, I have the peepers for you. Chat, I ask you this question. What is the lowest PPR of a winner that we've had on our court?
Yeah, and while you guys put in your answers there, I think it's interesting. So we had Sammy Soto against Jay Rubin on the match before, or two before this one. Sammy Soto was out of his mind good, right?
Yep.
Missed one bag. Then he goes and plays Jackson Gore, doesn't play as well. Jackson Gore, out of his mind good. So the question is, can Jackson do it twice in a row? The winner, Discover. What you guys, the lowest PPR of the winner.
The lowest PPR of the winner.
Of the winner.
Winner.
I know those aren't the numbers you want to give. Let's try again.
Yes. The winner. There's nobody that's won with a 6.2. That's for
10.78 says rope.
Nope. A little bit lower than that.
Okay. Over on court 1. Looks like Gabriel Clausen's up 6-1 on Damon Dennis, throwing in 11.25. 10.2?
Higher than that.
Higher than that. So we said it's lower than 10.78, but higher than 10.2. Right, well, you really went barely over 10.22.
Higher than that.
10.4?
Lower than that.
Lower than 10.4, higher than 10. What did I say? 2?
Well, there's a 10.25, and it's higher than that. So
Higher
lower
than
than 10.4, higher than 10.25.
There you go. What
We're
he
getting
said.
there.
10.3?
Ooh, higher, but close. Zeros on the scoreboard. Here we go. D bracket finals. Riker Wells in the king seat.
10.34, 10.32.
Lower, higher.
Whoa, I lost. 10.33.
Bingo.
Brittany. Nailed
Brittany, you win all.
Oh, wait,
of
so
the-
did Lance. There's just not a decimal.
Lance.
He put actually
That's
1,033.
That's too high.
But, you know.
So here are the PPRs. Good job, Brittany and Lance. You guys are winners. You get nothing. I get no prizes. But you just know that you won.
You get glory, all the glory.
All right, in no particular order, here are the PPRs for our court in general. Brett Guy, 10.67. Ryan Smith had the lowest with a 10.33. Alex
Trash.
Rawls, a 10.67. Jay Rubin, an 11.33. Jackson Gore with an 11.50. Damon Dennis, 11.25. Tommy Sliker, a 10.42. Jamie Graham, a 10.42. Jackson Gore, a 10.64. And Sammy with an 11.83. And awkward balance shots from Jackson Gore. He's going to start off, though, 2-0.
Well, Damon Dennis has made his way back, and he is now only down 8-6 going into round 7.
Something to keep an eye on again. Gavin Cano, I'm not sure who requested it, but they requested not to be on broadcast court, and it looks like that might be in jeopardy of happening. Although if I were Jake, I'd run B bracket all the way to the finals. But
You do you.
We're done after this, Mish. That's all I know.
That's what we know. So Riker Wells been sitting for a good while. We saw Jackson have a not so good game over on court 1 through in the 7s, I believe. And then he went over to the court over in front of us, and he had probably thrown nonstop after that game, and it paid off. Got him the win against Sammy Soto. Can he get the win here to force a game 2? If anybody can do it, it's Jackson. However, don't count out Riker Wells. He did not have an easy path to get here. Got himself this king seat for a reason. Wow, great bag. We're able to pull that all the way back over the hole on the right side. Can Jackson sneak in? Nope, he's going to take it with him.
I don't know what I'm rooting for, if I'm rooting for another high PPR or just to change the spectrum entirely.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if this is the theme, though, if this is the theme of the weekend, you have to look at players like Matt Guy and Brett Guy and think they have a shot.
No, I totally agree. Both throwing really, really well.
I mean, another team I'd probably put money on, Gavin Cano and Sammy. So actually, I don't even, you can't bet on Sammy, can you? Still
You
junior?
cannot.
Yeah, I would just pick high PPR teams.
Yeah. Kyle Malone up 18-6 on Zach Scheibner. That is going into round number 12. Technically not impossible, unless Kyle gets anything on the board.
Hey, 12 on zeros. I've thrown one before.
Good run, though, for Zach.
Yeah. Glad to see it. I expect him to have a pretty good season. Rocking fly cornhole this year.
So winner of that game, the Malone-Scheibner game, gets Jamie Graham. Winner of that gets Matt Guy.
Crazy that you can request not to be on a board. The irony is, before you guys said golf has all kinds of different conditions, and they still play. So what's the difference there?
Yeah,
the difference is they have to play it. Like, they can't skip a hole. They have to play it. Here we have other matches to pick, so it's not a big deal to us who we get. It actually works out better. But
I will say, if your mindset is, I don't want to be on the live stream court because I don't think I'm going to play as well, I don't see how that translates into playing well on the broadcast court, the biggest stage here. So if it were me and I wasn't feeling confident in that, I would force myself to overcome that fear now and prove to myself that I can do it, that it's not about where I'm throwing, it's not about board conditions, it's not about my bag, it's all me, my talent.
yeah, I think the approach of not wanting to play over here, you're setting yourself up to make an excuse for something that hasn't happened yet.
Correct.
You're preparing for a loss instead of thinking about the wins.
Yeah, it's not a mindset I would recommend.
That was a nasty collect from Jackson Gore.
And Kyle Malone finishes off Zach and goes on to play Jamie. Austin Waskow eliminates Kobe Costanza, and it was 10-8, and I will say Kobe threw a 10.67, and for how long he had to sit and wait. I would love to know the times of his last game and that game. So good run for him, but Austin Waskow goes on to play Ty Thompson, Texas, trying to get to Tony Smith and ultimately to Tommy Sliker, your king seat in bracket B.
I mean, that's what Kobe needs to get back into the talk conversations.
Absolutely.
I mean,
been a while.
He was a college standout, so you expected him to be in the spotlight the entire time, and then kind of disappeared.
Yeah, a little lackluster after that. Gabriel Clausen up 19-6 on Damon Dennis, and that is in round 10.
Now let me check the Riker Wells PPRs throughout the day because we haven't seen him yet. It's our first chance to get a look at him. He comes in as a 23 seed, defeated Corey Gilbert by something.
Okay.
It's not pulling up.
Sure.
24-2. Trust us, he had a PPR in this game.
Definitely was there.
Definitely had a
Bags
PPR.
were happening there.
And then Clayton Kennedy threw a 10.75. Then Alex Hicks, a 10.75. Good matchup against Cash, threw a 10.42 in that one. 10.17, so he's been over 10 the entire way. And not only that, but in round limited format, it's pretty impressive. His victories here are 24-2, 27-1, 21-2. Cash Chamness, 9-7.
Only one to not let him go to 21.
Well, then Jay Rubin, 12-6, 25-2 to Jackson Gore the first time they played against each other. Jackson, though, getting a little bit of revenge right now. 8-0 start, round number 9. Gore picking up right where we left off. As far as the PPRs go, we'll check that after round 10. If you want to sponsor the round 10 PPR check, put it in the chat, let it be known.
This is the Final Four will be played on ESPN2. That'll be on Sunday. So bracket A is the first to have their bracket final set. Gavin Cano versus Gabriel Clausen.
That was an intentional block. It misses. Riker, though, trying to put a hard tilt on it. He got the hard tilt, but did not collect the bag. We might be at that stage here. Gore already put in the score. Didn't even watch that final bag get thrown. 13-0, though.
3 more rounds to go.
Riker still with a smile on his face. All right, Misha, have you picked us?
He's good energy.
Yeah. Have you picked us a PPR sponsor?
Oh, James Rapacelli.
James Rapacelli. You can say it like this.
Rapacelli.
You gotta say it like this. Rapacelli
Gotta
with
put
the fingers.
that spin on it.
I'm putting my Italian fingers for Rapacelli. It's probably not Italian. I don't know. Sorry about that. Sorry,
it's
James.
probably very offensive.
Sorry, James.
Super offensive.
I'm an offensive guy. That's why they love me.
Uh-oh. I think we're going to game 2. Going to game 2.
Off the back, let's go ahead and do that PPR check, though, brought to us by James Rapacelli. PPR check coming. PPR check coming. There we go. An 11-6.
Okay.
And a 10 solid for Riker. Big contrast compared to the first time these guys played, and Jackson Gore threw a 7.25.
Oh, so it was against him.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize
Yes. But we already knew it was going to game 2. K9's on the mic. We didn't expect anything different.
That's what we do. Hey, we didn't butcher his last name. I mean, I feel like it's pretty phonetic, right? I don't know how else you would say it.
Oh, I can mess it up if I tried.
Rapacelli. That's how I would read it.
Raposely.
Okay.
See? Told
No,
you.
but that's not phonetic. If you read it phonetically.
Why'd they make phonetic such a hard way to spell? You know what I mean? Like, they could have made that easier.
The word phonetic?
Yeah.
Well, the PH.
Phonetic?
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Phonetic. So that'd be F-U-H.
Whoa. Oh.
Phonetic, yeah. I guess you do it that way.
Zoe says, I can get down with some tundras. I'm loving the glaciers right now.
He likes watching the glaciers.
There's a glare. You can't all have
There's nothing
iPads.
better than watching glaciers, especially when they just start to melt a little bit.
Mhm.
Super interesting. That and watching water boil, I think, at top 5.
Are these glaciers? Or I think these are winter tides, right?
I have not seen them.
Or maybe these are tundras. Maybe that's why you said that. I missed it. Using some big words. We ain't lying, man. We're educating you.
You're so smart.
All right. Game dose.
Let's go.
That's Southern for 2. For those of y'all that weren't by.
Oh, man.
These
All right.
are tundras. Okay. My bad.
Gavin Cano and Gabriel Clausen will get started over on Court 1. That's on ESPN+, but we're cooler, so don't go anywhere.
This is something we haven't seen the entire first game, and that's an opportunity. Riker Wells takes advantage with that 3-bag push. If he could push through it again. Whew. I think that was a layup, that 29 feet layup. Why don't you try that 27 or 28-foot variety next time, Riker? You're making me nervous, my guy.
No doubt. No doubt. Ty Thompson up 4-2 on Austin Wasco. That is in round number 4, so just barely getting started there right now. Ty throwing an 11.33. Winner of that gets Tony Smith. I get to Tommy Sliker. Kyle Malone, Jamie Graham have not started yet. Zeros on the scoreboard. Trying to get to Matt Guy.
Here we go. Things are back to normal. 4-bagger for both players. We call that a social, Mish.
Some do. Some don't.
I was talking to Jake the other day before you flew in. Like, what's your guys' social going to be? You're going to have to, like, come up with your own thing.
I asked him that a couple events ago. You know, because when Bernie left, Sean came up with these bags are important. No, that was Wally's. Let these bags fly.
No, mine is, here we go, time to throw.
I've never heard you say that.
I never got the job.
Oh,
They gave it to Sean instead.
I thought you meant, like, you can still say it here. Bernie would say it here, too.
Oh.
Like, once they put zeros.
I got the ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cornhole fans of all ages for my intro, and then I don't really have an outro. That's usually Jake's job. I got social, awkward knuckles. I don't think I have anything. I guess bloop, whoopsie. Came up with a few. Keegan B, what up, my dude? Great to have some normal height commentators today. Good call. That guy is short. You ain't lying.
They're the same height. It's so weird.
No. You should have seen it today during the pregame show. It was
they're the same
clearly
height.
taller than him.
You could have seen it perfectly with me in the middle. You know, it's like same size on each side.
Bryce, appreciate you with them beer mugs. Social.
Oh, but the other one I was going to say is when you said he tried to lift the board up. I always say that.
Yeah, that's you. And bunk beds
No,
is Mish?
you said that.
I did?
Yes, I just repeat
yeah.
it. Bunk beds is what we use that. Winner of this does go to ESPN. Eddie, good call.
It's really hard to see the emojis on the screen, but Tommy No Love Sliker is the cat.
Yeah, it's
The
a
llama.
it's a cat with really long
Can't
ears.
see.
A little tall too.
Save the llama for your mama.
Drama?
Oh, drama? The llama?
Yeah.
Man, I missed you guys, chat. It's been a fun day. Fun day.
And it's only day 1.
This is the most fun I've had on a. Is it Friday? Friday?
No idea what day it is.
Let's see. Yeah, this is the most fun I've had on a Friday all week.
Makes sense.
Bloop.
That's gonna probably be 2.
Always remember you as the whoopsies. Let's see if he wants to go up. He does not. We saw this earlier from Double D, and it works.
He threw that weird. What was he trying to do there?
He's just trying to go in, but again, he's having trouble with that important bag. We saw him lose to Gabriel Clausen earlier. Bag number 4, very similar situation to try and force overtime. Ends up being a 10-10 wash.
Speaking of Gabriel Clausen, he's up 4-0 on Gavin Cano. He's trying to get to that game 2.
Clausen's still in it.
Still in it.
Have you a day, son.
Wasco and Thompson. Wasco up 8-4, round number 8. Throwing an 11.14. And Jamie Graham up 6-0 on Kyle Malone. That is in round 5, and Jamie's throwing a perfect game.
Yeah, he was.
Now, we'll see.
Tell you jinxed him.
He can't hear me. What's up, press?
Social.
Welcome in.
It actually ended up being a pretty good fantasy swap out for me. I was kind of bummed because Hunter Thorne had a great run on the winner's side.
Mm-hmm.
I swapped him out for Austin Wasco. He's still in it.
Yeah, and you were regretting it.
Yeah, and then Kyle Malone was the guy I was thinking about taking out, and he's still going. So Pretty good fantasy day from you. Damon Dennis, Kyle Malone, Austin Waskow, Tony Smith.
Pretty good there, Wally.
Alex Rawls ended up being the stinker.
Who knew?
I like that
What's up,
blocker.
Rudy?
Trying to
Yeah, I do
change
too.
some things up here. Mish broke that too. Everything's gone. It's chaos, I tell you, chaos.
Are we back?
If I were in charge, this wouldn't happen.
Oh,
It's
my
job
goodness.
security. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sabotage the entire weekend. Where's the food, Jonathan? Not sure, bud. Where's the food? LOL. Mish got corn on the audio MacGyver. Oh, we back. Let's go. Nate, Andrew, how you doing?
Yay! Good news. All right. Well, you know. gotta
Not
love-
sure about the PPR. We'll get that back up in a little bit in the score bug. Wow. Airmail. I wonder if that means we're in round 12.
Let's see. I can pull it up on my bracket here.
He's stepping out. Going for another airmail. Hits that and goes off the board. Riker going to pick up a couple points. It's going to make the score 4-0.
Yeah, that was round 9. So we're in round 10 now.
Switch the cameras in just a second. There's the score bug.
One thing at a time.
There's the camera. There's the other board. There's both boards.
You
We're
can get
good.
2 boards.
Back
That's
up
how
and
great
running.
you are.
Live feed at its finest, guys. That's what we
Oh,
do.
yeah.
It's all about troubleshooting. Anyone can put up some cameras and a microphone, but troubleshooting is what makes us different. Corey, a legend.
Yeah, that he is. Austin Waskow defeats Ty Thompson 22-8. He will now take on Tony Smith, trying to get to Tommy Sliker in bracket B. Gabriel Clausen up 11-9, trying to force a game 2 over Gavin Cano.
Texas and Tony's.
That's what it is.
Another double 4-bagger. Running out of time. I don't even know if I want to ask for a PPR check, but I feel like we owe it to the peoples. 10.44 against a solid 10.
Same 4-bagger percentage.
Yep, Riker on the verge of having the lowest PPR from a winner on our court all day.
Well, now it's 10.6.
He'll be happy if that happens, though. Bacher from Jackson. Cut from Riker misses.
It works.
I expect him to probably go airmail or cut. He's going cut. Oh, gets it to stay there. That's fine. I actually like that better now that Riker's on that same angle. Airmail coming here from Jackson. No, staying with the relax.
Oh, it's moving.
Can we bloop it? Is it bloopable?
Still moving.
Is it bloop?
Nailed it.
Bloopable. Is that a word? Bloopable?
It is
Rolled,
now.
not over.
It is now.
This is what he needed for 4 points. Bag is in the air. Bag is down and gets to collect. 4-point round in round 11. We're tied 4-4. 4 bags for each player to go in regulation, Mish.
Absolutely incredible from Jackson Gore to set that up and actually be able to close it out and get the points. Hey, we're still here, though. We're not starting.
Yeah, we're starting soon, guys.
Yeah, on the last round.
First bag down the middle.
Tie game, round 12. Here we go.
Second bag is in.
this is
Third
tugboat.
bag is in. We're back.
Tugboat all over again.
Woo! Tugboat. Oh my goodness, that one could be out of play.
That's a timeout, and that's a good timeout.
Oof, just let them stew on it for a little bit.
Everyone deserves a tugboat moment, you know?
You want to see if we got the replay? I'm scared to at this
Oh, God,
point.
no, absolutely not.
We lost the audio. We lost the screens. Let's just stay here and watch Tanner yawn. Not impressed.
Not impressed.
Tanner not impressed
Tie
with that
game in
airmail.
round 12, barring overtime.
There's Austin Waskow in the background. This is interesting here. Down to the final 3 bags, guys. 4-4, round 12. Riker has his answer. The bag is away a little bit. A tilt gets it in. Jackson has to collect. Sticky side down. Doesn't get it to go. No need for Riker to throw that. TV time for Riker Wells. Another 4th bag stop short for Jackson Gore, but a great run. And that is it. Day number 1 on court number 2 comes to an end, Mish. How about that? Sign us out.
Man, that's so difficult, too, because Jackson gets that 4 points he needs, and then that 1 bag won't fall. So bummer for him, but congrats to Riker Wells. Well, Wally, as always, had a blast hanging out with you. Chat, we always love hanging out with you, so thank you for joining us, working through a couple things, but we'll come back stronger tomorrow, Wally. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah. Flawless tomorrow.
Flawless execution. That is going to be for doubles, so we'll see you back here tomorrow. And thanks, everyone, for hanging out with us. I'm out.
Peace.